My Wi-Fi don't work.
Oh, hey, we're live, I think.
Yeah, no, I think we are.
Oh.
I mean, it says live for 20 seconds now, so chat will let me know.
I thought Dan was supposed to come on here like
the effing door.
No, I'm currently peeing.
Mosquitoes. Right. You don't need the door open to pee.
I'm peeing, and I don't want to reopen the door.
Shrek.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Listen, chat. Gosh dang it, the logo's too big again. Oh no. Will, I'm sorry the logo is intruding on your frame.
You know,
I'm totally fine with it.
I
think Greeze is upset that he's not near the tree, though.
By the looks of it, a lot of things intrude on Will's frame.
Sometimes Greeze needs to pee a little bit. So,
welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. This is a live stream that we're doing with Will and Greeze from the Podcask
and Cookie Cat,
and we're basically on time for us. So
yeah.
See, people are literally rejoicing that we're not later than we are, which is how you know we generally do a pretty good job.
Ish job. It's a nice cup you got there.
Tonight, we got to talk about a couple things real quick. Just kick off the stream. Sean just started it, right? So Here we are. Okay, real quick. Tonight is sponsored by cigarclub.com. That's tonight's live stream. They just launched a new...
I don't have any over here.
What? The customs box is over there.
So the new packaging and stuff.
So they just rebranded, and they also launched new packaging. They also launched a whole new subscription service, which is called Cigar Club Customs. So that is what we're talking about really quickly. Basically, Dave is going around and blending cigars to different profiles, doing different stuff. I think they're doing, you get one subscription every like 2 or 3 months. The customs are super cool. Now, if you use code Bourbon Junkies, if you use code BJ20 on the customs, you'll get 20% off your first shipment of them. So
yeah, the customs.
Check them out.
Ooh.
Now, that being said, Will and Greeze. It's really cool packaging, actually. So, yeah. How are you two doing?
Oh, you want to see some cool packaging, Dan?
Lord have mercy.
I mean, feels like a setup.
Dude, how about...
Oh, I saw that on your Facebook.
Is this the beaver thing?
The Derringer bottle.
Does that look like a daggum beaver, Dan? No. This looks like I don't know, a glorious decanter with, if you get tired of this crystal topper, you can pull out the sidearm over here, and I can't even get it out.
Grease isn't licensed to have that. This isn't good.
And look at that. Look at this little nub thing.
Yep. Yep. That was said. That was said, everyone. I wish there was an audio-only version of this, because that was just said.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be straight up honest with y'all. I bought 2 of these so I could have a revolver in each hand.
I don't think that's a revolver, buddy.
Wait.
The only thing that I get pissed off about with this is you can't cock it. It's not a functioning sidearm.
I really feel like...
You got yourself a glass of me.
I haven't drank enough for this yet.
So this is how I know it's going to be good, because the first words out of Grease's mouth cause Will to say, "Oh, dear Lord." And then we just go down the rabbit hole, and that's where we're going. Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
and just so you know, I'm not measuring anything tonight, and I'm drinking out of this decanter the entire time.
Grease. So I was intrigued by what you said about the decanter idea the last time that we did things together, right?
Oh, yeah. Did you try it out?
Please stop stoking his ego.
I have since
3 minutes in.
You can stoke whatever you want, Dan.
I've gotten the decanter, and we're just gonna rip it. I'm not using the glass at all. That we're decanter only on this side here.
Hey, Sean, you're not engaging in this, are you?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Don Thompson said, "Good evening, boys. Time for the fun and games to begin." I feel like that is the theme of the night.
Dan, you got
embellish podcast. He was stoking his ego. Completely different connotation. Not stroking.
This is how
I don't want to even
Dan.
throw the word stroking out there tonight.
I do like
Kevin Raymond asked if we can start the night off with a decanter. No, lid. Okay.
Nope.
I want to be Dan when I grow up.
Rip it. Listen.
There's zero chance I would risk this. I mean, I'm in my basement and it's carpet underneath me, and my wife would literally.
So that's the safest place for you to do that.
Like I'd rather bathe with COVID-19 than freaking hit the wrath of my wife.
Y'all are about to get a disclaimer on your channel for like false information because Grease just said he wants to bathe in COVID-19.
Put the eye on there, daggone fact checkers. Fact check that bathtub full of COVID-19.
We don't monetize these for this very reason, so it's perfectly
smart.
What's in your cup? What's in your cup?
Hmm?
What's in that cup?
Water.
Wait, time out.
Coffee.
Did you make coffee and not give Sean some, which you were told to do?
No.
That's coffee.
What was that?
Smells like it's Coke Zero. Okay.
Okay. I did pour Coke Zero in here after I started thinking about you wanting coffee. It looks like coffee. This will be fun when you figure out you think it's coffee. It's not. So, listen. Here's how this works.
Just end you.
Last live stream. This is I'm telling this to Will and Greeze. So last live stream, some of our viewers, Dustin and Kelly, sent us this really cool game for Sean and I to compete and see who's better drinking whiskey. This will tie into Matt's thing in a little bit. I consistently on this channel absolutely obliterate Sean when it comes to any competition period.
He won by a point.
Whatever. Winning's winning, right? So when I won, now Kelly is Team Sean. And Kelly's the one that put the game together, and she said there's prizes for the winner. Now I have this thing with gold and stuff for me because I'm
flamboyant.
The channel, not me, but Chad has coined me the savant, right?
No, I think that was a self-appointed title.
Definitely wasn't. So she said I have gold mugs now. I have a gold tumbler now. I have a gold cigar cutter now. I have gold everything because I won. And so I'm drinking out of that in honor of Kelly. Because I know she didn't want to sell it. I know Sean doesn't want to be here for it. So
not at all.
Kelly, the one that kicked me out of the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very one. Yep. She's got good cheeks.
Oh yes. Yeah. Just
I forgot.
Real great cheeks.
I forgot about that. That's interesting.
Yeah. I was looking for really good cheeks on Craigslist, and it just came up with just Kelly.
It just said Kelly.
It just said Kelly.
That's what it was. One of those missed opportunities or whatever, like misconnection. That's what it's called.
The fact that you two knew about the misconnections makes it different, right? Grease, have you ever heard of misconnections?
I know what it means to misconnect.
Oh my gosh.
There's been like so many BuzzFeed lists of the greatest misconnections.
Dude, Z93 used to do them in the morning off Craigslist. So don't sit there and act like, no, I didn't know.
So, Grease, are you nosing your white monster right now?
Maybe. I knows everything.
Once again, why?
Hold on.
This actually would be great
Dude,
as an audio-only format.
If I find lint in my belly button,
Grease nosing his white monster.
If I find lint in my belly button, I knows it. Can't help it.
But
that's just called sniffing. That's a different. There's quite a difference between sniffing and nosing.
Sniffing is rude. Nosing is classy.
Okay. Sniffing isn't rude if it's your sniff. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not go carte blanche on this. Like, you can sniff yourself all you want, and it's not rude. You can't tell these things to Grease. It ends up. He finds a way. It's like Jurassic Park. Grease finds a way to make anything rude.
So somebody in chat said, "Let's see the gold cigar cutter." So it's like diamond plated, basically, but in gold. Imagine that, and it's real, seemingly. I think it's 48 karat or something like that.
Yeah, Aiden said this looks like a get together of people who want to look country, but they'll get mad if their pickup truck gets dirty and farm work is above them.
Aiden, listen to me right now.
Dan's got a boatload of trash in his truck right
Aiden,
now.
I have a truck that is often dirty, but not because I do farm work.
So from children, and Dan is a majority of that.
You're kind. I pulled.
Was it Grease talking about calling his Derringer a revolver that that tipped you off that farm works beneath him?
I'd like to talk about that box of things you had because there was whiskey in it, and I'd never even seen that before.
The Derringer?
The thing?
The thing?
Rumor is it's like 5-year-old MGP.
But
I love that. I love that. That's a rumor. Like that, if something's
I haven't confirmed it, Will.
A sourced whiskey at 5 years old, you should be able to confirm that pretty quickly without it being a rumor, right?
I didn't Google it.
Okay. Are you transparent on how much that's supposed to cost?
No, this is I got
It's
it.
not
I
very
got it
expensive.
at SRP, bro, like $89.99.
Oh, I think it's only 59 SRP.
Dude, you know
I'm
what?
pretty sure
Not
it's
true.
I'm pretty sure it's a $60 bottle because I'd never
Solid
seen it
daddy.
and I Googled it and I could get it shipped.
Well, the bottle might be $60, okay, Will, but the revolver's 30 more.
Oh, gotcha.
See, that's
It's an
fair.
upcharge. Yeah.
Now it's on the dude. Can we be honest? That is the most ridiculous packaging we've ever seen on a bottle of whiskey.
It's up
Yeah,
there.
that tops it. That's how you know the end is nigh.
Right. That now I will say, okay, listen. We're less obviously on Tuesdays far less clean than your guys' normal programming. That pistol looks like a limp dick to me. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
It looks like
gotta-
Gonzo's
No,
nose.
I need
Yeah.
to look at it.
Fair.
Ugh.
Also, I mean, dude, the
You went
cork
there.
looks like the. I mean, I don't know. Oh no! When you pulled it out, I thought of that, and I have pistols like that tattooed on my body. So, I don't
Now
know.
you're rethinking some of those tattoo choices. You're like,
Not yet,
you-
but
I
we're
just
getting
have-
Yeah.
I do.
Well-
I really think that. Okay, you moving your finger down it like
Isn't
that.
helping it. Oh, I think it's moving.
yeah.
There's only
you
one
said it
shot
could-
in this, boys, okay?
And you said it couldn't be cocked.
Oh my god!
Well, strap in, kids, because that's what we're going on.
It's only been 11 minutes. This is. I'm really glad I pre-portioned out my pours tonight because
I should have.
Reese is going to make me drink.
So, well, that's what we got a text from Will that said, I'm pre-measuring my pores right now. And and then I thought to myself, I've never done that once in my life. Seems like a very responsible idea. Sean has also never done that, as people know.
But there's a bed right over there.
That's fault. That
I started doing it after we had that marathon session with Matt Porter.
oh, that's fair.
And
Oh, yeah.
it was. We did an hour, and then it was so much so. Here's how you know you're in a bad spot. When Grease has to text you and says, "We need to land the plane, buddy." He's never mentioned those words to me ever. And I was in the thick of a story that is one of the greatest stories I own, but it was not translating well for some reason. And so that after that night, I realized, you know what? If we're going to do some marathons on here live, I need to start pre-measuring.
When you start talking in cursive, any story can go awry.
Yeah.
See, it's different for us, like Sean and I, because when Sean gets like, there was one time, I guess I could turn it off. We were hosting the stream when Sean like drank a bottle of Stag Junior and then almost
We
died.
talked about it.
Yeah. And then, but I could turn it off. And now when you drink too much, I can still just turn it off.
Yeah.
So like for you, you're like, I'm gonna portion these out because they're separate right now.
Yeah.
So see, I can just like
I
limit
did
Sean
good.
with the mouse.
I did
right?
good until like the last 20 minutes. And then I was like,
Obliterated.
you know what?
No, obliterated.
I dialed it one in. I said, I'm coming home. And I sent her.
Alec, we had that logo made on Fiverr by an illustrator, by the way. I meant to text you and tell you that because I told Sean like that does kind of look like Alec Bradley. Sean agree with me, but okay, so
Oh, yeah.
let's talk about. Oh yeah, there's Frosted Glencairns and Kenzie's and stuff on our site right now.
New merch up.
If you go to bourbonjunk.com, there's like a Boctopus logo. There's new Glens up. There's new Kenzie's up. Stuff like that. So
Limited quantities.
yeah. So
We were supposed to talk about that.
anyways, yeah, I forgot. Whatever. Who cares? So let's talk about Will and Greeze for a little bit. So for those, I would assume most people here know, but Will and Greeze have a podcast called the Podcask, and also have started doing YouTube lives like a lot. Like you guys are doing a lot of YouTube now, like a ton.
Well,
Oh,
we're
Like too much is what you're trying. I'm getting
Well,
the inference.
No,
here.
it's not.
Like
too
you need to
much.
pump the brakes on the YouTube
No,
and
you guys
go
went
back to
from
the bread and
zero-
butter.
Can
You
we
went-
be transparent for a second?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, this
well,
doesn't
I'm-
end well.
this-
Never
this-
say yes.
this, this is not going to have any bad words in it, but here's the deal.
I love it. That's where we're
Yeah.
concerned.
I don't care if you cuss, Grease. Just don't get, don't
Just
offend
don't get
anybody.
weird.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, so Will and I, we started, I guess, probably 3 months now on YouTube. We were primarily just an audio podcast, and then I was like, dude, let's do YouTube. I feel like people are there more because the commutes to and from work like have just dropped significantly because a lot of people are working from home. And that's kind of like the podcast, number one, people are still listening to podcasts. Sure. However, a lot of people have, moved to other platforms just because of the nature of their work. So,
well, and it also, there's been, at least what we've seen also is like a new, from our podcast audience, a new resurgence of like YouTube and video content when we had been so strictly audio for so long that it's because of situations like being at home and stuff, they were more able to consume that on a regular basis. So, sure.
Yeah. So basically, Will and I, we needed to hit like a lot of minutes to get to the point where we can have an ad on our videos if we wanted. So literally we were going live 2 times a week at least, just trying to get some watch time and stuff like that to build it up because we had the subscribers earlier than we actually had the time, so we just kept doing that. But so we plan on doing our weekly show, but then when we have a drinking with, which we might not necessarily have it every week, that's when we would have a second one. But that's not a weekly thing. Necessarily, we have done a lot recently. But yeah,
well, that was you guys because you guys. The thing is like this could be turned into audio format as well, right? So you guys are already making the content either way. So if it
yeah, and that's what we started doing with our show lives is, I mean, we were, it's been harder for many reasons to get together in person, specifically like the last 6 months. And so we started doing them more remote, using technology and things of that sort. And that's when we're like, well, we're doing it over the internet anyways. Right. We're already connected this way. Let's go ahead and just put it out there. And so it works. We're also still using the audio of those shows for the audio version. Right. But there's a side product as well.
Right.
Yeah, so if you watch our the Podcask live version, you'll hear us like, we don't know Jack, but we'll drink it. And then we pause for a second and then we talk some more because that's just an edit for us to end the show.
Yeah, it's interesting because Sean and I have often talked about going in the opposite direction, right? Now, it's funny that you say like people stop listening to podcasts as much because I used to listen to like 3-4 podcasts like religiously, right? Like every episode, every week. And I'd run out of podcasts every week. And I live probably 15 minutes from work, maybe 18, somewhere in that, right? And now when I would get to work, what I would do is I would still listen to those podcasts, but I'd listen to them on YouTube. So I would listen to like the video version and I just have the YouTube, the tab minimized, still listening to it. I'm still consuming it. I'm just consuming the YouTube version of the podcast, right? So like you're saying, like getting minutes there, like having, viewership on your podcast platform to have sponsorship there and ads there, right? If you're losing it in one place and you can get it in the other place, people are consuming your content either way, right? If they can have another place to consume it and it's easier, then that's great. So,
well, and too on the podcast platform, Will, you can fact check me on this, Grease fact.
Oh Lord.
But the analytics are so bizarre. Like you could just happen upon a podcast and listen to it and not download it. And it's not going to, be a legit number for your show too.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. I'd say that, I would also say that Google has really done a great job with the way that your back-end analytics are. This is so thrilling for
this
people.
Is thrilling
hear, right? It's like but like the Google has done such a much better job of showing the content maker that people are watching and like a legitimate number and real-time views and things of that nature, and also helping you find new content. Like the algorithm to help you find other things that are similar is brilliant. Apple really was terrible at that and still is terrible at that. As far as audio, and they should be able to figure that out, and they still haven't really. So that's the other thing is it's a lot more work on the back end of getting your name out there and doing those things and trying to figure out things like building a community and knowing that the number that's reflective on your analytics is not an accurate number on podcasting just because it's different. So
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair. The podcasting always seems so weird to me because we started on YouTube. Everyone can, and I guess we can hide it if we want. We can hide our subscribers, but everybody can see our analytics, right?
Yeah, right.
Everyone can see not
many video
not the money
views.
part,
Yeah.
but every other aspect people can see.
Yep.
If you go to Social Blade and type in our name, it shows our
Everything.
growth, our monthly, our weekly, our daily, everything, right?
right.
And in podcasting, it's always been so weird because it's like you listen to a podcast and you're like, I would imagine that's a podcast doing really well, and you have no idea. It literally could or could not be. So,
And it goes back to things like ads and things like that. Like Apple could have made a fortune coming up with an algorithm doing something very similar for audio that video does.
right.
You know, like when you're writing machine learning and figuring out what's being said in audio form, it's not like it's super different from video on like the tech side.
Right. Sure.
And they just didn't. It was a throwaway free product, and it still exists, but they've never really made that investment. They could have done it very similar where it's streaming. So it's putting in ads now. Like Spotify is kind of now late to the game, really starting to try to build that engine. And I think that it could be something different in the future, but it's just bizarre that Apple, like one of the biggest companies in the world, made this a free service to have this podcast library, but they never invested in it to make it something that could, one, be a really big revenue source for them if they were to do it similar to how YouTube is. So,
Sure. So Grease has
Getting a
moved,
car.
who has moved.
Grease gets so bored so fast.
I'm-
When he had to say, fact check me if I'm wrong, and
Fair.
then he's like,
It's
oh
over.
crap, why'd I hand it back to Will?
No,
And
it's
he's
over.
just like, I'm going to go drink out of a police car.
Of course.
Yeah, this police car is really crappy though, because it's like, oh,
Grease is playing the hits tonight, folks. he's drinking from all his crappy Jim Beam police
Wait, is
car
that a
decanters.
decanter?
yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a toy. I swear to God.
Well, one man's toy is
Kinda.
another man's decanter.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a story with the flag though?
Yeah, that's my wife's dad's flag. He passed away when she was 5,
okay.
and he was in the Air Force.
It
Very cool.
fits very cool in that.
Oh
spot
yeah, it's
back
awesome.
there. Yeah, it looks awesome. Okay, so if you guys haven't, obviously go over to Podcask and click the subscribe button.
We're even
Obviously.
on one of the episodes.
Yeah, we are.
Double-
and I'm going to
double
be
the
honest.
reason.
Is it worth watching? Probably
Nah.
not. But
It
It's
was
worth
so
the
much fun.
but it was a
I
good
watch
time,
it.
and that's what matters. So
I watch
No.
it all the time.
I
I
go to
do
sleep.
because I just wait for y'all to lose it. Because there's so many times in there that y'all literally look over at each other and be like, "Is this funny? Yeah, it's totally fun." And then y'all like literally lose it.
My
Fun.
favorite thing was the
Like,
live
I can't believe
stream
you just said that.
that Dan did. I don't believe Sean was there.
I like those ones too.
These are my favorite ones too.
Yep.
No, but it was the one right after we did it, and you were retelling the story of Don Draper.
Oh yeah, to James. I was telling the story to James. James
Yes.
needed to- Grease literally said Don Draper without a D, and I had to tell James what he said. Like, James needs to know that somebody would make the implication
And Grease said it like proudly.
and then looked at you like, oh shit,
This is
we
a
can't
thing,
edit that
right?
out.
I mean, you can take both these away, and it gets real weird. There's a lot of questions there.
Oh no, it got worse. You made
Yeah.
it worse.
Can't edit on this platform. It's live. Like when you're knee deep in beaver.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Dude, you're just, now all you're doing is making Will have like flashbacks.
Uh-huh.
Like, on
Yeah, no, what you're doing is making me go through my pre-measured pours way too quickly. I'm going to start grabbing bottles.
It's fine.
here's
Okay.
what's gonna happen: pre-pours are done in 45 minutes, and
Fair.
then we'll just gonna be like, "Screw it."
I feel like that. I feel like it might be our fault. Like, so we
Your
had
fault.
Aaron on from Smoke Wagon, their blender, like the guy from Smoke
The
Wagon,
guy.
right? And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not
That actually
drinking."
was my
I'm
first pour.
They okay. I'll pour that with you.
It's the regular straight bourbon though. It's not like the fancy.
He messaged, or he was like, "Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm about to go to dinner. Like after this is over."
He's West Coast.
I swear to God, by the end of it, he was like looking around, like, "Is there anything in reach? Like,
Yeah.
can I get
I will
any
eat or
whiskey?"
drink anything that is in reach.
All right, I'm gonna pour that with it because Sean and I have only actually had that one time ever we have a bottle that was sent to us by Dan and Julie, who are like the greatest people in the world.
Yep.
And
I actually opened a sample from them.
you went with an old cart?
Old cart. Yeah.
Okay. Grease,
Yeah.
what are you sniffing out of, or I'm sorry, nosing out of your decanter?
Well, that's Wild Turkey 81. Have y'all ever been casually talking about like a pour like Brandy and because Brandy is also a female name, you got to watch what you say around it?
Nope, not yet.
I haven't even had that thought once.
Not once.
Okay, because sometimes when I see this on my shelf,
Let's be clear, Grease. You've never been careful about what you say.
This annoys me more than it should.
Why does it annoy you? This is a superior method of drinking, apparently.
Sean,
Yeah.
you are 100% correct.
You need to put on a gold cape, Dan, and you just need to chug from that decanter.
It's right over there, and
Oh,
Sean might
please.
walk out if I put it
Please stop.
on.
Like, I'm taking the laptop with me too. So
No, but like if you say something like, dude, I get knee deep in this brandy over here. And like people are just like,
Okay.
No, I'm going to be quite frank with you, Grease. Most people would just think you're talking about brandy. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like in this case, brandy
that
is
brandy's
more
got a
often
long finish.
associated.
You can't say that.
No, you're trying too hard with this one.
Yeah,
I know
no,
you're.
I'm really
I know
not
you're trying to
drinking
workshop a
brandy.
new bit, but this
Oh,
one's
no.
not working.
I'm kind of
What was the bit I was workshopping today, Will?
You've been workshopping it for 3 days. I don't want to bring it up. It's not your finest work.
Grease, will you bring it up? Because I'm interested.
He
If I
doesn't
can
remember.
it.
It had to do
What the
with
hell?
oh, Grease is niche. Yeah.
So Sean has short-term memory loss. And
Yeah, it's real bad.
I have
CT.
what does it but what does a doctor do when they tell you something's wrong with you? Diagnosed it.
Diagnosed,
I
yeah.
diagnosed it.
Self-diagnosed.
Yeah. No. I diagnosed. I'm the doctor.
Oh.
And it's so weird because as similar as I feel like, literally when I was like, hey, we're going to go on the podcast, I was talking to Sean. I'm like, I personally feel like without knowing them, I feel like they're us, right? But they were doing podcasting. We were doing YouTube. They're doing podcasts or YouTube now.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I feel like they're kind of us in that space. And then we get on your guys' stream and we're trying to figure out who's who, but it's weird how similar, like, okay, I really think that me and Grease
We
align,
cross a lot.
and then you and Will align more.
Yeah.
But it's weird how often it crosses.
Yeah.
Because of how yin and yang it is.
yeah.
Because Sean's like boring, old, calm, lame, whatever.
So which one am I? Who are you insulting?
No,
right
no,
now?
I'm not
No,
insulting
I'll
them.
drink to that, man. That is me all day long.
What I really love
I
about
am
you,
old and boring.
what I really love about you guys, and it's so telling when you guys are solo with another guest. Like y'all's chemistry has just been together for so long. It is like bam, 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 and it's completely entertaining. And Will and I have, when he came in, and we did a live the other day, and we also cut a video or whatever the other day as well. And it was the same thing. So I mean, it's just one of those,
Well,
you're
we
right,
get to know
like the
each other
yin
after
and
a
yang,
while.
like.
Yeah.
Well, it also comes from we started this together, right?
Mhm.
So it's also been 3 years of doing it. Now, like if we have Klein on, Klein does good now because Klein's been doing live streams,
Yeah.
hanging out, and we're good friends with Klein. I'm not saying it's the same, but
Oh,
he does
by the
well.
way, this is Dan's hair after it's been colored. I just want people to know that.
Okay, bro. Whoa.
Dan's old.
Okay, bro. Hey,
What's up?
there's no. You know what, dude? Let's do it.
It's so gray.
Let's do it.
You
I don't
taking
know
your
if you-
shirt off. You take your
There's
shirt
no
off.
gray in that.
Oh, it's gray.
There's none.
Well, if there's no gray in it, then they did a really good job of covering it.
He did it himself.
Oh, box color.
Dan,
Okay, you know what? I don't like when you put it like that, dude.
Dan, my wife told me before I got on here that it was just one rule tonight, and it was that I could not take my shirt off tonight.
Okay. You know what? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like
like
your
that.
wife's being real negative, you know?
That's the one.
Oh,
rule.
she's the worst. I'm just kidding. She'll never watch this, so I can say that. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding,
you
babe.
say
I'm
that,
just
but
kidding.
then I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Grease started. We had 2 Facebook groups for 2 years. We've had one for a lot longer than that, but we had a private one, the Podcasters, and then we had the public one, which it was just the Podcast. And
Some
somehow,
guy that barbecues a lot.
Grease was like, "This is the greatest idea to have," and I'm like, "I say no to you so much that I can't always be a no guy. I'll break your spirit, and you're such a sweet soul that I just need to pump you up." So I let him run with it.
Sure.
And the podcasters, great, super good engagement. Like 95% of the members are engaging regularly. Like that's the analytics on it. So it's like super fun. The other one, no one did anything in because no one got the point. So
much so that my wife was like, "You always talk about like
she was the member. She was a member of the crappy one.
Yeah, she was a member of the public one, and she was like, you always talk about like there's so much like activity and fun conversations, and like you're really close with these people. You post like once a week, and then there's this guy that posts like a bunch of meat on a grill, and I was like, babe,
you're in the wrong group.
There's another group."
So Greeze,
so it was like ding, 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 ding. If anybody's trying to search for us, we look terrible. Like
so Greeze then tells me first of all, he had just gone on this whole thing about how a book full of text messages is the future of media. And then he said, bro, tell me I'm not a genius right now or smart AF or something like that. Sure. And I said, I'm going to reserve the right. I go, let's agree that I'm not going to say that. And then 10 minutes later, he calls me. He's like, guess this, I just figured it out. We got to get rid of the other group because if it's the only one that's public. So if someone searches for us, they see it and they're like, no one gives a crap about these guys. And I said, I've been feeling this way for years. I've actually said similar things, but I don't want to crush your spirit. He's like, we got to delete the group. And I go, there's only one way you can delete a group.
This is the greasiest crap ever.
You have to go through and remove individually every single member. And when you're the last member, you leave the group and it says, do you want to delete the group upon leaving?
It's the only way to get the delete button.
So we had over 700 members in this public group, and Greeze and I sat there literally one by one.
Nope.
So we each did 350-ish.
I could have done it quicker.
I prayed that night to God, and I just said, thank you for not letting this take off.
I could have got that group shut down so fast. Just let me in there. I'll try to start whiskey. You guys just start reporting it.
I know. So just start saying for sale. Like just doing a bunch of sales posts and reporting.
Dollar signs everywhere.
You go ISOs. Dollar signs and ISOs, and you're in.
But here's the unintended consequence. So the podcasters group where Greeze will post pictures of himself with a shirt on. He'll say things that are off color, things of that. So then all of a sudden there's a request.
Me trying to mount a unicorn in the ocean is not me saying I want to publicly post myself with a shirt off.
I am so in on this one.
So then, but the unintended consequence is right after we shut that group down, there's a group request from none other than his wife. So now she's in the secret layer.
Wait, are you not in that group?
No.
Oh, he made a post that said, my wife is now in the group. Plan accordingly.
And she tagged me in it. She tagged me and said, shut it down.
She's only made one post, and it was just very direct to Will that just said, shut it down.
And I responded with, I've already shut down one group this week. There's no way in hell that I am going through and removing all these people.
This story makes so much more sense now because I had no context on that post. I was like, what do you mean he already shut one down this week? All right. Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. So, needless to say, I didn't tell Greeze he was a smart AF.
That's fair.
When he asked for it. That was the moral of the story.
On that one, that's fair. Now, real quick, Dan and Julie said that they're just okay, right? And I think we can all agree that Dan and
they're
Julie
just okay?
Yeah, like they said, because I said they're amazing people.
Oh, they're the best.
And I saw them tag us and say we're just okay. And I just would like to politely and disrespectfully disagree.
Yep. With all due respect.
With all due respect.
I don't think that opinion's worth a velvet painting of a whale and dolphin getting it on.
You two are fucking amazing.
Yeah. We have so many bottles in this hut because of them.
Yeah.
They legitimately threatened to stop watching our content, stop our Patreon, everything today if I wouldn't receive a bottle from them.
Yes. That is the type that you're talking about, like two of the most generous
people.
Don't
say that. Greeze will think that's French and he'll start being like, no, it's how the French say it. Generous.
Can we be honest? Generous kind of feels better than generous.
Like you went for generosity.
Well, I thought that was a couple, Jenna and Ross.
Oh wow. Okay. Now off the top, that wasn't bad. I'm gonna be honest. Off the top.
What do you mean off the top?
What do you mean off the top? I mean, you didn't have a day to think about Jen and Ross from Friends from the 2000s. You know what I mean? What? Jen Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, yep.
Right. Ross, they were dating.
David
Look at
Schwimmer.
Grease's face right now.
You used one
You
of the
just gave him
Rachel-
credit
Why
for
are
being
you confused.
It's
But you
Rachel.
gave him credit for being smart and
Oh,
like
no.
being witty, and he's like, "What is he talking about?"
It's fair.
I was talking about my neighbors, Jen and Ross.
Listen,
I'm just upset. I'm just upset you didn't think that my bath of COVID-19 wasn't quick and
Okay. No, I did. I just didn't point that one out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
okay.
I
Probably
can't give
get
you
flagged for that.
if there's too much credit given, you'll think that everything's great, right?
Right.
So we gotta like.
Oh, hey, remember this conversation.
I thought you were gonna tell me good job for a second.
No.
I really did.
No, remember this conversation.
I thought
like
you were gonna
going
look at me
forward.
and like,
Sean
so
is
big.
sitting there right now because I've been in his shoes where he's like, "This is he gets me right now. He literally understands why I can't praise him in everything he says."
You can not give Dan a word of compliment.
I've
It goes bad.
I
every
complain
time.
to my wife that people don't compliment me enough, right? And I say, "Why are you all mean to me?" And she goes, "Have you
We
ever?"
have to.
She said, "Have you ever thought about the way you respond to compliments?" Right? And so the other day,
Too well.
because I've been well behaved on a diet for like
You're damn
almost
right.
2 weeks.
2
Right.
days. 2 days?
No, almost 2 weeks straight. And she goes, "Your face looks skinny." And I go, "Of course it does." And then she goes, "This is why I can't compliment you.
Ever.
Because you respond like a fucking asshole." And then I look at Ricky and I go, "Touche." And then we both move on with our lives. It's all, I get it now. But sometimes I got to be remembered, or I'm just
Reminded?
acted like I died.
Reminded.
Sometimes I got to
Right.
remind myself that I
Jenna Ross, remindered.
Right.
There's
I'm gonna
a
give
lot of
you-
words going on
You think
tonight.
it's 4? You think 4 is like fair?
Okay, so for you guys, for those who don't
I'm
know,
gonna give myself 1.
Joey send us that Yoshi's
Yeah, Joey Yoshi.
Joey. Okay, we do a thing on this channel where I can't speak well, and English is hard for me. So
Yeah.
my brain often just mid
got the dumb.
sentence. I've had like 7,000 or 8,000 concussions now. So someday,
Way too many.
right, exactly, and they can't fix it, which is why I take so much fish oil, right,
They
So-
definitely can't fix it.
right, which is the problem.
What the heck
And
does
so-
fish oil do?
Grease, have you ever had a concussion?
Oh, for sure.
Or-
Coming from a concussion person, for sure. For sure.
It was one time I fell out of an attic.
That
I'm
was
here.
concussion.
It could
Top
have been
notch
a
concussion right there.
His neck broke the fall. He was fine.
Oh gosh.
Okay, but where Dan was gonna go with that is we got a nice little stroke counter
We call it the stroke counter.
where it's just a clicker. And if-
Wait. No. You two
Pardon?
make the exact same face. Relax for a second.
Hey, we
okay?
get tripped up every now and then. So,
You guys have to
I didn't know if
for
like
each
Dan.
other?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know if like Dan was like over.
And if we roll it over,
over
we
under
have
on
to end the
5
stream.
strokes tonight or not.
Is that what the clip about you not hitting someone in the dick was about? The stroke counter?
No, that was me not
Stroke it
hitting
to
Dan in the
the-
dick because I'm a nice person.
Stroke
Kind of.
That's fair.
I could have
No, you
But-
could have hit me in the dick. I'm
Oh,
arguing
for
the nice
sure.
person part, not
Oh.
the dick tap. part.
nice-ish person.
Oh,
Ish. But so this goes up to 10 and then realistically rolls over.
Right.
If it's 10, we've got to shut it down because
Yeah, that's
we're about to die.
This
Dan's
is-
at 4.
in the right context. This is so great.
Okay, so Joey said your bigger stroke counters are on the way.
I
It's weird that Joey sent us this as a joke. You guys are gonna be able to see it,
no.
but he wrote Sean on the bottom because there's 2 counters in this. So he wrote Sean on the bottom, Dan on the top, so we can keep track individually of our. Listen, a stroke. We're not talking when we say stroke counter. We mean like a mental thing, less of a physical thing, right? Just to clarify.
Uh-huh.
So I felt like that was necessary, dude. Don't make that face right now, dude.
Oh,
I
it
was-
was necessary.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't.
I've been
quite
living in
sure
the
what
same
you
place
meant
for
by
the
a
past 5 minutes.
Yeah. And oddly, I was on the same page as Grease with this one.
Hey,
See, that's on
listen,
you.
we
I was like,
actually
max
have
out
to-
at 10. And then it just starts over.
That's really unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Or you just get really efficient.
with the amount of alcohol we drink. I don't think a stroke is possible. Our blood's
So,
constantly
dude,
thin.
I listened to a doctor.
I
This
think
is
we're talking about different strokes still.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm trying
No.
to PG this up all of a sudden.
No. Listen, I heard a doctor.
isn't our
talk
show.
about this. This is a great topic. I was just listening to a doctor talk about this. people who drink alcohol, and I'm not going to say how much or how little, right? But the doctor said people who drink alcohol don't generally have strokes or heart attacks.
Yeah.
Because reasons, right? I'm
Was this
I'm
a
not.
doctor of veterinary medicine?
No. But he was.
Is it one of those things where, like, they
Doctor
die of
of
liver
philosophy.
failure first?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Okay.
But listen, that's not what I'm saying is like we're kind of eliminating some other things, right?
Or a jet ski accident? Just something happens first.
Hey, let's talk about the prison toilet thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
For
go ahead.
context for viewers, we get a text from Grease.
I wish we could put it on the screen.
It just says, "Hey, make
Arguably
sure
the
you
greatest
ask
text I've
Will."
ever seen.
He said, "Make sure you ask Will about his prison toilet ad or something along those lines."
Getting served an ad for a prison toilet.
Yeah, go ahead and ask Will about getting served an ad for a prison toilet, is what I said.
Yeah, that's what he said you said.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said.
That was
That I
right.
said that I said.
Well, I like that you confirmed that he said that you said that you said it.
I just wanted to do it in my voice for the narration.
I'd like to confirm that he
I like
confirmed
the
that.
hey, will you
I
read
confirmed-
a book and send it to me?
Yes.
That
I
would
do
be
have my
amazing.
own ways, directions, if y'all need those.
Oh my gosh. Well, we don't. So we live out like by nothing, so we don't
Yeah.
really need ways so much. But I'll listen to it though.
No, you do need it because I say stuff like, whole lot of chickens fell out of the chicken truck up here.
Okay, I'm
we
so in on this, dude. Gosh, I'm so in on
The
this.
worst is in a half mile.
In a half.
You're gonna want to take a right turn.
Yes.
Like, it's real. You turn it off real
You're
quick.
going to want to take a right here.
All right.
And then I said, go left. I mean, right. And then totally messes them up and people get so pissed.
I gotta make a little comment. Jason Busey with the $25 super chat.
Busey.
What's up, bud? He says strokes. That explains all the fun Danisms like hashtag tenure, hashtag skips leg day, hashtag it's
Excuse me.
chrome, not gray, hashtag really 68.
Okay, Jason Busey. First off, I don't know if we've missed you in chat, but if you weren't
I
in
have.
chat, I missed you. Okay, I know that. Even though you're team Sean, we're still team dad daughters here, so I missed you. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Second, my hair's as brown as it's ever been, dude.
Yeah, I mean you knocked off like 4 years.
Okay, can I tell people real quick before the
Do you use L'Oreal or just for men? Like which box color from Walmart are you getting?
I'm not gonna say because it was not it was not a product made for men.
It's a pyramid scheme is what it is, Will. He's
Uh,
in an
Kinda
MLM.
Dog dying.
It was all I could find. Sean and I had an idea for a video
Did
for
you
an
put
ad.
henna in your hair?
I
henna?
don't think that's what it's called.
I didn't see the box. I'm just as intrigued
nobody
as you
saw
guys.
the box, buddy. So we were real quick before the toilet story. Sean and I needed to shoot an ad spot, and we don't want the ad spots to be like boring, right? Because they're in video, so people are like watching them, right?
Yeah, no one wants to watch
So
that.
we're trying to make the ad spots entertaining so that when we do them, less people complain. Because when people complain, it makes me want to slap people. So what happened is I came up with this idea where we were in my bathroom and we do this ad spot, and I needed to color my hair for it because my hair was like had a ton of gray in it for real.
Just lean forward.
Look how brown it is, bro.
It does look pretty brown.
It's
right
very
now.
brown. So,
Okay.
anyways, I bought this coloring for the ad spot, and we didn't have time to do it that way, so we did it a different way.
So apparently he just ripped it.
Well, I thought I'm like it's good. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
It's getting real gray.
No, I thought it was gonna go bad. I don't know why I thought that until this exact moment. We're gonna move on. Hey, tell me about your toilet story, dude.
I don't know. That was pretty fascinating. Want to hear where that went?
You thought it was gonna go bad?
I don't know if hair coloring goes bad.
It just sits on a shelf for 3 years.
No, it can
until
oxidize,
someone-
man.
yeah,
It
you
can
idiot.
oxidize.
It's in a
That's right,
tube.
Will, you're right.
Will,
You're an
Straight
idiot.
up
You're not even a
oxidized.
real chemist. Okay, anyways.
the realest one here.
So legit, this probably was oversold, but you know how you get ads served to you because they're always watching, always listening to your
Yes.
conversations.
Yeah.
And it was like in the thick of like Jeffrey Epstein just died.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And I guess, been having so many intense conversations about it. Maybe
And some
maybe
deep
doing a little
dives online.
deep dives online. That I
You gotta do that
straight up,
incognito.
I got served an ad for suicide-proof prison toilet.
What?
It was $5,000.
And guys,
I've legit never considered a purchase more in my life from a ad because I'm like, if they were listening to all this,
You got to
and
buy it.
I got served this,
Fair.
I need it.
They
I
think-
didn't buy it.
How much
it's the
were they?
most Will thing
It was
ever because
$5,000.
Will
Oh.
is always prepared. Like if it's gonna snow or ice, like Joker went to Home Depot and got a daggum flamethrower torch to melt it down. Like he's just like, I've got to be prepared.
Wait, first of all, because it's Tennessee and everyone, there was a run on ice melt. So I couldn't go get ice melt because it was all out. And
Right.
but what do they have left in stock? Dadgum blowtorch flamethrower. So I got that.
No,
Right.
the
But-
fact that you're defending Grease's point here just proves his point. You
All
know what I
right.
mean?
I was
So,
already
in
at
Will's
Lowe's.
head, when he sees that anti-suicide prison toilet, he's never thought about it before, but he's like, dude, like if I'm ever in a dark place, like I want to make sure that I'm protected.
What are the features of a suicide-proof toilet?
Fair, good. That's actually a really good question.
So
It-
there was, first of all, it's
Swing.
extremely convenient because the sink is built into the tank part,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
like if you ever wanted to brush your teeth while taking a dump,
right.
you can. Like
Fair,
you legit can accomplish
I think
many
I can
things.
do
Or
that
if you're
now.
Or if you're just on the
God.
toilet and sweating profusely, you got water right there just to slap on
Splash your face. Yeah.
Okay.
There was no lid, like no movable lid. It also mounted flush against the wall, so you couldn't like loop anything behind it.
These just sound like better toilets all around.
I know, and it was stainless steel, so it's like a lot more hygienic than like the porcelain crap that we're dealing with.
Right.
Okay.
If that thing had one of the things that shoots water at your butt,
Bidet?
Bidet.
I'm literally just in.
Okay,
You can-
first of all, if
like,
they're putting
those are the-
bidets in prison toilets,
Fair.
then
Touche.
we're
my
going to
bad.
have to rethink some life choices.
Those
My
are like
bad.
the really expensive
I'm
Japanese.
pretty sure it was
toilets.
in that last stimulus package.
They snuck that one in there. All
Yeah.
the correctional facilities are
Dude,
getting
the
bidets
prisoner
installed.
lobbyists are freaking crazy good.
I mean, they're not upgrading the ramen in the mess like the commissary, but the toilets now have bidet features, which
You're not getting
is
chili lime. You're stuck with chicken, but you got bidets.
The vape pen upgrade from cigarettes was denied.
yeah. Oh no, Lord no. That's because of big
Oh.
tobacco, though.
Totally.
Yeah,
Big
that's true,
tobacco
yeah.
got involved. Their
Right.
lobbyists
Gotta
are actually
smuggle
a
those
little bit better.
cartridges in. It's not good for anyone.
No,
Okay, hold on.
those
there are a
break
couple features
quite
that-
frankly.
We missed a
Can we
couple.
scroll up? Are they up if we scroll?
No, we'd have to go to activity.
Y'all, thank y'all for
Under this
throwing
screen.
some super chats to these dudes. They deserve it.
Well, that was very. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
You're
Well,
welcome.
Go ahead and hit that thumbs up thing too.
Hey, for real, hit the thumbs up.
Look, I'm going to say this right now. If y'all get $1,000 in super chats tonight, I'm going to take off my shirt and I'll just risk it with my wife.
Okay, hold on.
1,000.
That's
okay.
first
That's
off,
a
that's a lot of money.
That's
right?
a lot.
Second,
I don't
Well, it's
care.
not his money.
Dude, we've been known to bring in Fred freaking Minnick and him drop $500 in one swoop.
okay. I listen. We've never met Fred Minnick. I assume he doesn't like us. I could be wrong.
Out of anyone in the Whiskey Tube community that I would think not
Doesn't like
enjoyed us,
Right.
He loves
it'd be
Matt.
Fred.
He loves Matt Porter.
He does.
Uh-huh.
Well,
This
enough
is
to give him
not cool.
$500.
Well, he came into the chat when we were on his show and he was like, well, number one, it's a
First of
gray,
all, we're
it's a
still
gray
waiting on our
area.
half of that.
It's a gray area because we were saying basically for every
Right.
subscriber we get tonight, Will and I are going to pay $2 towards St. Jude, which
Okay.
is Matt's
Fair.
whatever. And we think that Fred thought that we're going to match money. And
No,
so
he didn't. He said he didn't.
he said he didn't, but
Right.
it's questionable. Anyway, he throws
Grease
$500
also said
down.
"Okay, Boomer" to him, which was the greatest thing ever.
I did.
Wait, do you guys know Fred personally or no?
I've been on a few. We've been on a few things with him. We actually
Yeah.
had him on before he had just written that book,
Okay.
Bourbon Curious.
Bourbon Curious, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We've had some private conversations with him.
Okay. I didn't know if he came in like when you.
And he
Dude.
said he was Team Sean.
Okay.
That's not true.
That
He
actually-
said
I-
no. He said hashtag Fire Dan.
Yeah.
no.
It
That
wasn't
is
Team
more
Both of
Sean.
those things I would believe.
What's funny
I'm
is
gonna
like
be honest. Not a lot of people at the level in which, like, okay, Fred takes whiskey, or at least I think Sean and I have talked about this.
yeah.
I think Fred did take whiskey super seriously. Not that he doesn't take it seriously. There's a weird connotation with that word.
Yeah.
But I don't take the whiskey, like the actual the part in the bottle, super seriously.
Mhm.
I think that's off-putting to people who do.
Yeah,
Right.
it rubs people wrong from
Now,
time to time.
if that rubbed Fred wrong, I wouldn't be surprised. And then I think if Fred and I met, we'd be really cool.
But
I
I've
think
seen him in a
everything-
lot of like live streams,
Right.
and I like the more I see him in live streams and he talks, I'm like, no, I think that we would get along.
I do too.
Like if we sat down and like talked to Fred and we were like, oh no, we're good with each other.
I think that
I agree, yeah.
though what you were saying, Dan, is that it's a very much like a kindred spirit kind of thing between y'all and us, that we love and appreciate and love the art of what goes into the whiskey and the
Mhm.
different stuff. But at the end of the day, when it boils down to it, why we are in this is to hang out and drink whiskey with our friends and to celebrate it and talk about what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and to get the good stuff. But at the same time, at the end of the day, we would be just as happy having some Wild Turkey 101 with friends, because we love, as long as it's not just absolute swill like Greeze likes to bring to parties. We
You can't
love
spell
the
swill without
community,
Will.
the camaraderie, and everything that comes along with it. That's whiskey to us. And 100% when you're talking about someone who's a historian or has a different take on it, different level of, also none of us are from Kentucky. And so there's a little bit of a difference there because of the heritage there that some people are a little bit more protective of. We have a different take that's refreshing, that's needed. And it doesn't discount other people, but I also can see how it can rub certain people the wrong way sometimes, because it's not, at the end of the day, it is just liquid that we're going to drink and we're going to consume and get through.
I wish that I could say things as well as you. That's all I have to say. You know
well,
what I mean?
most people do. It's fine.
Right. Well, okay. You accept compliments like I do.
Okay, we're gonna do some couple.
Yin yang.
Eric Heidel said Dan used Nice and Easy.
Bro, it was a box that was
Fits
like
his personality. What is Nice and Easy?
It was some like vegan hair product, dude.
Oh, okay, of course it was.
Not intentionally. It's just all they had. I looked for like the men's one. They didn't have it.
Just dogs.
So you weren't dyeing your hair with dog's blood? What? How is it vegan?
I think they don't test it on animals.
Okay.
Well, that's honestly, I don't know how many vegans are watching, but that's probably a mistake. Because
is vegan the one where you can't? Is vegan the one you can't eat cheese?
You can't.
Yes,
you can't eat anything.
You literally can't eat food. You just starve until you die. So, anyways,
you eat grass.
Unless you're a silverback gorilla, then
how did Will just say the most offensive thing all night?
Yeah, I think we're good. I was going to skate over it. I was going to say the Lynx Cat said at Bourbon Junkies, Dan, did you use the leftover tan cream from Sean's attempt to get some color a while back?
Was that
a 1K?
I went to Colorado.
1K subscriber video that we did.
1 or 10?
It was 1.
We
were in that building.
1,000.
1,000.
We rubbed Sean with tanning lotion.
And it was the darkest one Dan could find.
Sean just looked dirty.
It wasn't good.
Literally.
Bo Tillman. I'm doing a 4 whiskey blind watching y'all while my wife works and she's never hated me more. I get that. James Jordan.
Thank you.
Because Texas. Thank you, sir. Robert Jingle Lutz. Evening, fellas. Loving the stream. Dan, my broski. Accept the gray to be, gray to go with the gray. Hashtag Team Dan.
It was
Jason Busey.
Damn it.
Just with the 10.
We can click his up there. Real quick, Eric Thompson said, Dan was the reason I was slow to warm with the Bourbon Junkies. And then he said, I was going to change this, but nah. This is the thing. One of the comments we get a lot, and the reason I don't take offense to that is because I completely understand. One of the comments we get a lot is, you guys really annoy me. And then I came back and I watched it and I laughed. I came back, I laughed again. It's like this thing where I think
you got to hate us to love us.
I think it's because was when we started or something. I don't know where the timeline is, right? I don't want to put us somewhere in the timeline.
Okay.
Somewhere in that timeline, we were different than a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? The tribe jokes around a lot. Right.
Yeah.
The tribe is like the mecca of whiskey tube, we'll call it at the moment. Right. So
I mean,
they're the tribe. So, but we joke around, we spill a lot of whiskey, and we were joking around. And I think that was off-putting because people weren't used to it and people didn't like that. And I think people genuinely were like, these guys are assholes, or they're like whatever.
Disingenuous in some way.
And it's like I guarantee if we hung out, you'd be cool. We'd be cool.
Yeah, we'd have a fun time.
I don't know a person that hates me, do you?
Jason Busey said, I need to talk to my wife into you want to A Doju de Bordeaux
Doju
puppy.
de Bordeaux puppy.
I don't know what
Nailed
that is. Dan, how do you get talked into a giant rabbit? Rabbit? Well, I'm gonna just.
There's a stroke. See, guys, that's a stroke.
Yep.
Dadgummit, there's a rabbit.
Yeah, giant rabbit stew you keep in the house.
Dude,
Hashtag
Jason,
bald spot.
Busey,
Hashtag
listen. Okay, guys, I have a.
go
I have-
ahead and have it, Dan.
listen, I have a Flemish giant rabbit. Do you guys know what that is?
Dadgummit, those things are monsters.
Dude, okay.
Dude, if it's an animal, freaking Will knows about it.
I
Dude,
love
he's-
animals. I'm an
he's
animal
6
lover, which is
months old.
why it was odd I made that offensive comment earlier. I'm
Right,
really
because-
regretting it.
clearly you hate animals. You
Dude,
know what I mean?
I legit, so you know when like Tiger King was a thing? Like a year
yeah.
ago, literally a
Such-
year ago.
This is
Oh
embarrassing.
yeah, here we go.
So,
So
This is embarrassing.
I'm watching the dang thing, and Carol Baskin comes on, and they're talking about
Carol
Big Cat Rescue, and it's like,
Yep.
freaking A. I've been donating to Big Cat Rescue since I was in 5th grade. I
Whoa,
get,
okay, hold on.
I get. It was originally called Wildlife on Easy Street was the name of her organization. I was
Okay.
donating the hell out of that. They were targeting 5th graders with our like scholastic book money.
I
I'll
don't think
tell
you should
that.
Oh,
say
I
that,
remember
Will.
that
You
stuff.
can't say that.
okay,
I
hold
can.
on. Hold on. They were targeting 5th graders. I'll say
All
it.
I know, right? She probably would.
She's
Allegedly.
a murderer. We'll just say
Allegedly.
straight up.
I mean,
Yeah, we'll take this down when it's done. She's a murderer.
So, but
Stan,
I legit still to my parents' house. It hasn't followed its way.
That's
The
crazy.
newsletter still comes to my parents' house addressed to me, and they've moved like 4 times, but it keeps going with like the mail forwarding, and it has
we'll
not.
find you.
But
Dude.
it's like it's now called Big Cat Times, the newsletter, and
Can we
they
talk
still get
about
it.
How in 5th grade? Hold on.
I lived in Florida though, so it was like
Is it local there? Is that
it's
where
in
it is?
Tampa, and
Oh,
I was in
okay.
Orlando, and so like I actually like went to it.
Right. Oh wow. Okay,
So-
you're a real supporter. All right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
He's
real
definitely
deal.
seen the murder grounds. Daniel Middendorf said, "I'm from Kentucky, and the people who take bourbon that seriously, I would probably prefer not to be around. Also, if we raise $1,000, let's smash something tonight. Hashtag Team
I'll
Dan."
smash this crystal decanter on Sean's head. Deal?
No.
Breeze will smash his dignity online as well. So
I just want to say this to your viewers. Like, I've got one arm halfway out this sleeve already because the super chats are coming in like dadgum COVID-19 in a bathtub.
Hey,
Why
He
is there a
thinks
bathtub?
Grease legit thinks he's like a genius comedian that does these callbacks,
sure.
but he'll get fixated on like the
Hot to go.
COVID in the bathtub is the best line I've ever used.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why. How in?
How would
You're
you put COVID in a bathtub?
I guess.
Kind of, yeah.
Don't ask. Don't ask these things.
You know, actually,
know,
right.
Well, the obvious easy way is to get COVID and then take a bath.
So, what do you guys got coming up?
Freddie Johnson live and in person on the podcast Drinking With. That's on Monday, actually. And I like Grease made a joke like Will's super nervous about tonight. I'm not nervous about drinking with you guys live. I'm nervous Dan might die currently.
I got the COVID from the bathtub.
But
Call back.
the fact that we'll be live with like a bourbon legend is a pretty freaking scary thing with Grease live and uncensored.
That's really cool.
And when he tested with Grease, because they tested the camera and everything, he legit said to Grease, I don't know how you come up with half the things you say.
Okay.
And that was a 10-minute time span.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So,
You guys are gonna do an hour.
We'll see.
Who's I don't know.
Will literally just went, we'll see. He's like, I'm gonna have my finger on the trigger of ending the stream the entire night.
I'm actually logging in as the host that night. So.
Oh my gosh.
He has zero. He has none of the power. It's fine.
God, that
Sean was
one.
in. Oh, okay.
No,
Bo
no, keep
Tillman,
reading it.
468480. Sean was the annoying one when I first started the channel. Now I hate Dan way more than Sean. Listen, that's also fair.
That is, I completely relate to that.
Okay.
Sean drove me crazy because I just saw myself in him,
Oh, that's
and I'm
fair.
a self-loathing human being.
I get that.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, dadgummit though. But the triggers come from Dan.
Fair.
Oh,
Okay.
easy.
Now, but
Oh.
here's the thing,
Oh.
Will.
Bubblebat Burden said, "Someone say bathtub."
Okay.
That's funny.
So here's the
Dan
thing.
Dan Like is saying he wants to pay to not do the shirt.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Listen, Dan, like, just don't pay.
Well,
and you
Dan
won't.
like could do some push-ups.
Matt donated and said $1,000 with a $10 super chat. James Jordan just gave another 10.
Thank you guys for the super chats.
Tommy D said, "What a shit show. Love you guys."
Tommy, I miss you. I love you. How are you doing? Send me a feet pic. What? Dude, he sent me a picture of him in his Bourbon Junkies slides. He's in Colorado. It's like 80. So he's in his Bourbon Junkies slides, and he sends me a picture of the slides. That's a feet pic. All right.
You're so the Grease.
Listen.
You sent me a feet pic.
Okay. If I had an accent, I would be one of the most attractive men in the world.
Oh,
Let's pump the brakes on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Will,
Box
I
color.
don't need you not backing me up on this, dude.
okay. I'm gonna just mute Dan because no,
Give it my- yes. You know what? There we go.
your ego is too much sometimes.
My ego?
Yeah.
I don't. So okay, listen, Will. You just said you were self-loathing, right?
Mm.
No,
But I loathe the Grease a little bit more.
That's
I get
fair.
that.
But my I don't want to call it. Please don't drop that.
No, we're good.
In ego, we can't replace that one. Drop
No, we
a
can.
different one. No, we literally can't.
No, we
That's
can get another
Rare
one of those.
Bird's pick. We
Ow.
cannot get another one.
We know him.
So
Y'all know the dude?
Rare Bird,
Yeah.
he's great. He
We don't
used
know
to
him.
be a page. I don't. He
We don't
wasn't
know
paid-
Rare
He
Bird.
paid y'all money?
Did he leave?
Dude, Rare Bird's like one of the smartest people in whiskey.
Ever, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, dude, the first time Rare Bird dropped in our chat and said a word, I remember full
About
blown
flipping the table.
gushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe that was an inappropriate way to put it, but I remember being so excited because I'm like, dude, the guy that knows every turkey thing literally ever, no matter what, is Rare
Right.
Bird.
Pulled that Derringer bourbon out, and you just
Right.
so excited.
And we have he helped us obtain
Oh, what
one
a
of
guy.
his Kentucky Spirit Rare Bird 101 picks. It's amazing. It's the
Yeah.
best. It's easily the best Kentucky Spirit pick we've had for real though.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But-
That's the real deal right there. That
Man, I
like
love 100%.
I'm super jealous with that.
Kentucky Spirit pick that I've had. Well, one of the ones that I've had was
Yeah.
was one of the worst.
Okay,
We've got-
we have a pick we don't
We've got
like.
2 in the old bottle.
Yes.
One's pretty good.
Mhm.
One's
Not good.
not great. But the last time I saw one is like, I got to buy it. The bottle's not around anymore. It was in the feather bottle. I was like, I don't even care what it tastes like. And
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
not the great one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Didn't Rare Bird 101 switch to Sky Vodka? I do not think so. How?
Wasn't that an
100%
April Fool's
disagree.
thing?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, was it? That's hilarious.
Well, also, Whiskey with a View did a funny April Fool's thing with like he had like the red, white, and blue vodka or something. Maybe
Well,
that's
he was
something.
pounding
I-
like a wine cooler. or
Trev
something.
Wilson. Trev Wilson. Okay. Do you guys know who Trev Wilson is?
He's our bourbon.
I'm not
wrench.
trying to put you on the spot. You're not being assholes if you don't. I just am
That
asking.
name
Lord no.
seems
Okay.
very familiar.
Okay, so Trev Wilson, and it's the reason I'm
Grease
saying
just
I'm not-
knows a bunch of people named Trev. It's
Well, the reason you're
He
not
doesn't
being
know Trev
asshole if
Wilson.
you don't know is because Trev is like the moderator in Whiskey Tube for everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
We call
So-
him the blue wrench because he's literally everyone's mod.
I
And
call him the
he's
Blue
got-
Hammer because he's better than a wrench. I literally upgraded his nickname, and nobody went with it, and I don't understand. I have no idea why. But
so
anyways,
who is this hammer?
so Trev Wilson is like one literally. Now, can we be completely honest? He has the accent and the sexiest man in Whiskey Tube. Period.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I'm
Yeah,
dead
it's
serious.
really not fair.
He literally looks like a male model.
He's very in shape.
He was
and
in the
looks very good.
military.
Yep.
He's a very handsome man.
Yep.
He just started a Whiskey Tube channel not too long ago, and he just put out a video of like the best vodka that you can buy or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think that was an April Fool's Day video too. And I thought, why the hell did Trev? I don't have anything against vodka necessarily, but why would in the hell would you do a vodka video in a whiskey community? And I
It's
looked
April
at-
1st.
I looked at the date and I'm like, holy shit, I'm stupid.
Yep.
We did an episode which if we were smart, so here's the caveat. If we were smart, we would have done it on April 1st because that's funny. But we just did it randomly and we called it the vodcask. And we did an entire hour show without breaking like kayfabe for a wrestling term.
Vodkas.
And we legit we went through like the hottest celebrity vodkas that are out right now.
Oh my goodness.
And then we went through a top list, and then we on the 15 did Wheatley vodka as our
How did
review.
it do like analytically?
People thought it was
Real.
great.
I thought it was
see,
real.
I bet. I see that It's funny how it works because you do it as a joke, and then it turns out and it does.
Yeah, I just
And
want to say
like this sign
Thompson.
that's right here.
Yeah.
We put a piece of paper with a V and
my
like filmed it for our patrons and just said vodkas.
Eric Thompson said, if you were mute, you might be more attractive.
Honestly, I could see that too, for real.
And I know Bell Biv DeBove, he's definitely.
We're not reading a super chat.
Yeah, I'm not reading the super chat,
Oh,
but I can tell you
listen.
he is a Patreon and he is part of the Stroke Wagon.
Eventually, Bove and I will meet and we'll hug and we'll maybe hold hands.
Jason Frawley also donated 10, said, because who doesn't want to see Dan uncomfortable in the presence of man nipple?
Oh, buddy, I've never been more comfortable, if you know what I'm saying.
Basically, Whiskey said, I can heckle Dan on multiple accounts. Hashtag Team Sean. Hashtag Dan skips leg day.
So that must be Busey then.
Hey, have y'all ever gotten knee deep in a brandy?
Dude, listen
here.
You want to do brandy? Is that what we're doing right now?
Not
This is a
yeah.
single barrel gas strength apple brandy that will literally make you like, I don't think I'm into whiskey anymore.
We don't have brandy. We've got Armagnac
We've
over
got
there.
apparently we have brandy finished things. Woodford Reserve brandy cask.
I also love that
I'm sending y'all a sample of this.
If you throw in like an article like knee deep in a brandy, then it clearly tells everyone you're talking about the liquor.
That's
so
fair.
your joke, I'm just workshopping it with you, buddy.
I know multiple brandies.
It's not landing. It's not landing.
Got multiple brandy.
Like I said,
Northeast Georgia, that's a different story. But
you're
most
three
people are not
fingers
you.
deep in brandy.
The
That's
brandy
what you say.
That-
area code.
Now there you go.
Brandy Cantrell, brandy Wood.
Sean legit just made your joke better. I'm glad you didn't hear it, but
I'll run it back.
no. It was a better landing.
Y'all better keep the on-demand function on this daggone thing, Sean. Don't turn it off.
Pirate King
On-demand.
dated a brandy one.
It almost. Listen, I'm going to be.
I need
completely-
explanation on that.
I'm going to say the word almost, and
Okay.
I mean the word almost.
Okay.
It almost doesn't matter what we talk about. It's staying up. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Why are you challenging this?
I said almost. No. I said almost because that leaves in a little leeway of like, don't fuck up, right?
Well, no, he will.
I'd say it's like driving on the road. Keep it between the mustard and the mayonnaise.
Ish.
Don't get too wild.
Ish.
Oh, speaking of mustard, am I allowed to do this? I feel like I'm just like hijacking that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, why
Someone
not?
name someone
100%.
earlier named 100% pure mustard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gave us like medical advice about the COVID. I think it was about COVID or something. And I was like, that's interesting. Because if someone comments, I want to believe it, but their name is also 100% pure mustard.
True.
So
True.
it's a predicament, really.
Listen,
What's happening here?
No, okay. So people don't know. I want to get back to the mustard thing.
Okay.
Because
I see people getting timed out in chat.
well, Tommy got timed out because Tommy sometimes.
Damn it, Kelly.
Okay.
No. Kelly's been
no,
Get
no,
off
no.
the phone, Kelly.
I saw view
No, no.
message and I was like, Tom,
Kelly's
what are you
been demodded. No.
Yeah.
Kelly's no. Kelly, we demodded Kelly and she apologized. That's where we're at with Kelly right now.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
So, holy shit, Busey's got 32 accounts. He said,
Yep.
yep, heckling works from all 3 accounts.
He's-
Dan thinks he's John Wick, but he's more like Frozen. I will Elsa the shit out of you, bro. Like, you won't move for years.
In
all
the
right?
behind the scenes, you said that to me.
I know.
You're
I
like,
called
I'm
you
so
Elsa 'cause
hot.
You're white.
You're white.
Oh, I called you a snowman. I said, hey, Frosty, cool it down in here.
You're like,
and then
come
I
on,
said,
Elsa.
hey, Elsa. And I stand by both of those statements because you look like the vampire from Twilight. Jonathan Fingal, real talk, every single ball you're pouring that decanter is better than Mizunara, right? 100%
Yes.
so far, at least. Has Shine ever fessed up to swapping out the Diggle?
Not yet.
Okay, Fingal, so you guys, so Greeze and Will know. So this is an Angels Envy Mizunara cast, right? Like the one they released last year that was distillery only. It's not defaced.
It's a little poo.
delabeled.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the rounded one.
Right. It's delabeled.
Grease legit almost threw in something different, but then he said the round one. So continue.
I was going to say the
thick-
bubbly one.
The thick one. So
3 C's.
we got one of these when they listed it and their site went down for like 2 hours and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We got one of these so we could review it, and I was so excited to get it. And our buddy Michael Klein, who has a whiskey tube channel, was gonna be down there. Destination Bourbon. He was gonna be down there, and I'm like, dude, if you're near there, can you pick it up for us? I'll tell him you're coming. He's like, I'll grab it. And then he, in his video of him picking it up, drinks it there. He opens it and bottle chugs it, right? Which, you know.
That's a Greeze thing.
Right. And honestly, it's solid content if I'm being completely honest, right?
Oh, for sure.
So he does that. He brings it back. We hated this whiskey. We said it was one of the worst whiskeys we've ever had anywhere near.
And it was almost $400.
Yeah. It was like $370. But this
That's
is
why you guys need to get to 1,000 tonight, so Grease can take his shirt off and recoup some of that.
Pay for the Angels, right?
Yeah.
So, but the problem is now everybody thinks Klein replaced it with stuff because
he liked it. He said he liked it.
He said it was okay. A lot of people did like it. Come to find out, okay, listen, we put it on like a bunch of lists of how bad it was and stuff.
Where is he from, though?
He's from here. He lives
like 20 minutes.
Well, I was gonna say, like, y'all have Michigan palates, so that's like a little bit different. I didn't know.
Wait, I'm gonna put a pin in that. You finish your story.
You know what? Pin it.
Pin it.
It's on the board.
That's
pin it.
I do this with Dan all the time.
Give me a knife. Stab the wall.
We have conversations, and then it was like, if we start going off on a tangent, we'll never finish what we're doing. So I'm like, put a pin in it. We'll come back.
Yeah, pin it. Fair enough.
Well, I'm gonna put a pin in that whole Michigan
so to wrap
thing.
up the short story or the long story.
Long story
should have been short. People think Klein replaces with Dickel because we thought it was super nutty and peanutty and weird.
Shitty.
And I had somebody come over who likes this stuff. They drank it and said it tastes exactly like my bottle of it. So it must be Mizunara. Also, Klein would have for real told us by now if this was not actual Mizunara.
Yeah,
for sure. So anyway, that was my story. That was the worst ending to a story ever.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Aiden Craig said 1,000 degrees knife versus Will and the BJs.
Oh, the Trump thing.
Springer said wrist deep in brandy. Just saying.
Tommy D, I want to explain this so you know, because you need to know.
Okay.
Tommy D comes in my Twitch chat when I stream video games, and he comes in and he says Trump, and I say, Tommy, shut the fuck up, because he's my mom. And so I have to say, shut the fuck up, and then Tommy goes, ha, 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 just kidding. And then we move on. So that's why he put that there.
Zachary Jones said, Dan looks like a great hugger.
Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that. Yo, he got timed out. We don't do politics.
Apparently, you look like a good hugger. Apparently,
I'm a great hugger.
Can I get one as well? Sean seems like he would hug like a skeleton.
Sean feels like a very weak, starved human.
Tiny Sauce said 5 or so. Dan can buy an adult size keyboard.
That's fair. I appreciate it.
Because he put was it a Coke Zero?
No, it was a Monster Energy.
A Monster Energy drink.
I bought a new keyboard today again, so we have 2 now in case. But anyway,
what do you got?
Okay, back. Let's pin.
Let's take the pin out.
Let's pick the pins.
The fuck do you say to me?
I have two things to say. One, chat is not doing well. We are not headed. We're headed to not 1,000 right now. It's not even going to happen. Like, we would literally have to daggum freaking 6-hour marathon this thing.
Grease, you can't count to 1,000.
Well, we'd have to call our parents and be like, "Don't make us fail. Don't let us fail, Mom. Please, just
this." Okay, now we're getting into a psychology session.
And let's get there right now.
Let's pin that one because Grease is now having to call his parents to not fail.
Pin what? What are we pinning? I don't understand. Okay. So what we have to talk about, right, is
Michigan palate.
No. What we have to because this is unfortunately, which I don't want to give Will credit, right? And now I've never rooted for you, not once in my entire 31 years on this planet. This is the first moment I've ever rooted for you.
You're 42.
Whatever, we can call it what it is. So never. And now I root for you. And I want you to absolutely destroy Will. And what we're talking about.
Don't think I can, though.
If you don't, I'm going to be disappointed.
I've been going through their fucking barn night bullshit, and they're so close on fucking everything. It blows my mind.
Hey, by the way, we did last night. We did a training day. We called it blind tasting training day, and I picked 2 out of the 3 whiskeys on the nose. Not on the nose. Like
he did.
I named what they were.
Yeah.
The second one I nailed that it was a wheater, and I nailed the proof exactly.
It wasn't a wheater. It was a wheat whiskey. There's a big difference there, my friend. Okay. And no, but also after you said it's a wheater, and I went back and watched this because Dan Likes made a comment that was hilarious. You said, "No, second taste, definitely not a wheater. This is clearly a high rye bourbon."
Right. Details were fuzzy. And I talked about like not changing your answer on the Scantron. You got to go with your first instinct. Okay. And that's what
I think they're going to crush us.
No.
And it's not even going to be funny.
Listen,
if you win, it's by some weird ass bullshit
I win, will
technicality.
you tell me I'm good at this yet?
No.
If I win the whole thing, will you?
Yes.
That's not going to happen. Neither. I would go out on a limb based off looking at the people that are involved.
Me too.
The four of us are even though we're all in a quadrant, one of us has to get to the final four.
I'm just thanking God that we're not up against Sarah Perkins.
No, we legit, one of us has to get to the final four because all four of us goes to the.
How about?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So the thing that I do like is Matt. On the other side of the bracket, Matt lined it up in a similar way in which Chad and Sarah face each other if they win.
Yeah.
I would pay money to watch Chad and Sarah compete against each other.
Oh yeah.
I don't want them as a team. I don't want that. I want Chad full competition mode, Sarah full competition
100%.
mode, cutthroat. Let's see who wins. I think it'll be.
She'll clearly win.
No, Chad will cave. Chad will cave. Sarah will legit stare him down and crush him.
You two know them,
we did a at Whiskey Weekend last year. They're coming back this year actually
for the bar night, right?
We did. It's Bourbon Bar Night,
yep.
And Sarah took it so wonderfully seriously,
right?
And Chad was having fun.
Sure,
but Sarah
was having fun too. But she was locked in. She was like, "I'm winning."
Yeah. So she pulled out her knife and she
did win. She did win.
I'm here to win.
I listen. So the bar night idea is maybe
so much fun.
Maybe one of the greatest ideas of all time.
We're doing one together. We've already talked.
Yeah, we're doing a Bourbon Junkie bar night,
dude. I can't wait. I'm so excited because I love the idea, right?
Yeah.
Like I love the concept of the bar night. It's so they're really. I in theory think they're fun for you guys to do, right?
Oh, they're
but I think they're also so much fun to listen to. Them bringing, like there being a little bit of competition involved makes it interesting to listen to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
then
so for people that don't know what we're talking about, on our podcast we do a periodic episode called Bar Night where we go get together with buddies and it's a brown bag show. And we compete. We get like really technical with like double blinding it and
4 out of 5 bottles every time. I know there's a theme to it, and you guys
we do typically have a theme.
Idea, but you guys are always like 4 out of 5 guessing exactly what the bottle is.
But there's never been pressure like me. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
right. So me and Grease, listen,
guys. We're gonna be very honest with y'all. We have not done a bar night in how long, Will?
Oh my gosh! You just did a training day yesterday.
Yeah.
We did a training day. That's not a bar
Was there
night.
any?
Well, we did a training day with like stuff that we know that we both have. Like our wives had to pick something that, so it kind of helped us.
But Grease, but there's still hundreds of bottles here.
Was it still 100% blind? You had no idea.
No,
it was 100% blind. Yeah,
pick 2 out of 3.
Okay,
so I said off
we
the record.
We need to explain this to chat, right?
Okay.
So Matt Porter, aka ADHD Whiskey, aka the happiest man alive in theory, aka the kindest
king
man
of
alive,
whiskey tube at this point in
aka
time.
my favorite hug I've ever had. Right?
He's
That's
freaking
good.
awesome. Oh,
Matt,
freaking hug him.
Like there's a wave that comes off when they hug
of just joy and love. So Matt set up a bracket. What are we calling it? The whiskey tube taste off? I don't know what's it called.
It's whiskey invitational is what I saw. Or whiskey invitation.
I just call it I'm the winner. I don't. Is that
wow! Oh, this is where we're at. I can't.
So you turn it into you.
When I crush Grease,
he has a couple drinks.
And Will
turns into you.
Me and Will are gonna be literally head to head, eye to eye, soul to soul.
Will is gonna murder me.
Oh, so listen.
You don't know how bad I just want to hop on a plane and just be right beside you on April 16th,
dude. I just want to hug you. So, anyways, so the
Grease is a French kisser, though. You got to be careful.
Well, I had to move to butterfly kisses during COVID, but yes,
that's fair. That's fair.
I'll French kiss anything that moves.
So
he thinks it's fancy.
So
well, no, I don't do that. You don't want to do that to hamsters, though. They will kick your ass if you try to French kiss them.
Can we pin that? Can we pin the hamsters?
Well, yeah, we'll come back to that one for sure.
Dude, you don't mess with something that freaking jogs on a wheel all night.
That's fair.
You got to know better than that. Eric Greenway, dude, he's one of our peeps. Eric, thank you for the. We just need 500 more of those.
Pre-first. Don't let me fall, Mom. Is this how we ended up with pre-first?
Hey, that was another stroke. That says fail, bud.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Sean's
okay, it was on. It's on the crease. We have this is projected onto a like a sheet.
Kind of like a shower curtain, if you want to think of it that way.
It's not great. So there's some creases on there. So every now and then letters kind of blend together.
Sean's eyes don't work. So here we are. So anyways,
way better vision
to explain
than you.
to chat, Matt set up this thing called the Whiskey Invitational. Basically, it's a taste off. It's like a palate off, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
And it's a bracket format.
Yep.
So round 1, which is April, what's the date? Do you guys
16th.
know?
It's the 16th.
April, thank God Will's responsible.
Yeah,
April
no,
6th.
we've already said it once tonight.
We haven't said the date. You're done.
Yes, we have.
No, I guarantee.
Oh my
Chat,
God.
It's a week from this Friday.
I'll bet you that stupid ass decanter that we've already talked about the date
This is mine.
tonight.
It's literally in a text thread, Dan.
I know, but
we've said it out loud.
Sean's saying we said it to chat, which we definitely have.
We did.
April 16th, one Friday from this Friday on Matt Porter ADHD Whiskey's channel.
Yep.
At 9 p.m. Eastern, Sean and Will go head to head.
Mhm.
And then following a 1 hour head to head,
Ass beating.
Sean's so not confident.
I'm
Don
not.
Draper.
So
You
good
know
at
what I mean?
Then me and Grease
Sean,
go
you're a
head-to-head.
chemist.
I means nothing.
He's not good. He's not.
We don't even know the rules, though. Here's the deal. I don't know the rules.
Oh, Matt's sending the whiskey. That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot. Matt's doing the whole thing.
Matt's sending the whiskey. Just guess number 2 is Bardstown Bourbon Company,
Fair.
and
Fair.
and you get like 3 points.
Fair.
I think so.
We don't know the rules yet, so we don't know how this blind head-to-head, how you actually win.
That's true. We don't actually know the rules, but we do know it's Sean and Will, 9 p.m. Eastern, not this Friday, but next on Matt's channel, ADHD Whiskey's channel. And then following up, you guys are kind of the undercard if you think about it. No offense. But then it's me and Grease.
I thought we were first, Dan.
Shit.
No, I thought.
Nah, you don't save the main event for first, dude.
This is fair.
Well,
This
I
is
think-
fair.
I
Let's
think
be honest. Sean and I are going to get way too technical and annoying real fast, and then Grease is going to be busting out grapey and BS tasting notes, and he's gonna make Matt chuckle so much that
Man, this
he's
tastes like a
trying to win.
sunflower gusher.
I will tell you right now. So we shot a couple Fridays today, which is me versus Dan and blinds.
Oh,
this is my I've got this for
wait, what?
Is it
training
Airhead?
my nose. Grape airhead.
Oh,
So-
no, stop
Oh,
it.
hell yeah, Brian
No.
Martinez.
Two
That's what I'm
things.
talking
There's a big
about.
one.
Two
We
things.
gotta
I'm
read
going
it.
to click that. We're going to say, Brian Martinez, focus and catch up on these super chats for the peeps. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Thank you, Brian. Did we miss some?
I will after that.
Scroll up. Did we miss
Brian Martinez, you keep up the good work, bro, so that you can start throwing 50s everywhere.
some? Jeez,
Dadgum.
right?
Freaking
Brian,
love
thank you
you.
for super chat, buddy, for real.
Will you take me?
Oh,
Will you
yeah.
take me to Mexican food
Jason
later this week,
Brawley.
Brian? I would love you.
No flight tonight, so no chance of a 6-hour live stream.
We're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Sean doesn't.
Busey.
Sean doesn't have to take the dog to in-laws
Yeah.
and hop on a
You going to
plane.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
tonight?
No, I'm actually not. I'm probably going to sleep on the floor tonight.
Sean,
Jason
did you
Busey.
really not know where you were going?
No, I knew.
He
You
said
just
it.
didn't- You just didn't. You just knew like 2 days before you had to
No,
leave.
that's-
No. So
that's true.
I said, I told my wife, pick a place and we'll go. And she said New Orleans. And then I kind of forgot.
Oh, this is the best part. They don't know you and your wife. So they don't know that I was being serious when Sean literally didn't plan it. Gabby planned it. And Sean was like, just plan it. And then she went, we're going here. And then Sean was like, whatever. That's literally how Sean works.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Welcome
I believed it.
Jason Beastie said, can we pay $1,000 for him to keep a shirt on? Hashtag.
we found another Dan.
Yes, I'll take my
Honestly,
pants off,
if
but you
we
won't
get
be able to see
1,000,
anything.
Grease will do whatever you want.
Hey, Caitlin Brubaker said, can y'all make this a monthly thing? Y'all four together. Hilarious.
I love them. I love you too.
Jason
You guys
Busey
are
again, the thick 3 C's.
That's me.
One, quite unlike Dan, who falsely wears thick boy gear and makes Shop ashamed.
You see, I said I missed you earlier. And these
No,
are
I'm
the
on.
super
I'm on my
chats.
third sample, by the
Wait,
way.
how many do you pour?
Hopefully 7.
3.
Oh, what's the
You
third
poured
one?
3. You are going to go knee deep in this with 6 ounces of whiskey.
You poured
You are
3?
a coward.
No, you know what the
Damn.
problem is?
You are a dadgum mall shopping Gap lover coward.
You know what the problem is that now I just reach for the bottles, and they're all within reach.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I take all that back.
We got one more. Whistling Whiskey
You
said,
showbiz
finishing up.
pizza loving animatronic
Ooh.
glory master.
Whistling Whiskey said, finishing up my Alma Fuerte. It's going to be a good long enough for a 2 cigar kind of stream.
You know what the best part about cigars is you can just put dude, we
You
just
cut them.
when we're done with them, we just end them. I don't cut them.
Wait, you just cut them and then
we
relight
don't,
them.
bro. When we're done with them, we just
I do at home.
It's great. It's amazing.
Do you guys smoke cigars at all?
I do.
Okay.
No.
Can I tell you the best mental image I have of the Greeze ever?
Yep.
Whiskey Weekend Batch 2.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're on the front porch of Beaumont Inn.
okay.
And
I think I've heard this.
and it
I
is
didn't know
about-
if you were going to do the naked Michelangelo story.
No, I have that one too.
Pin that one.
So
one.
we've obviously, this is night 1. And night 1 gets raucous. Like everyone's there and you're cramming a full day of drinking.
Is there one in each hand?
And he had a clove in one hand
Yeah, you've already
and a
told this
cigar
story.
in the other. And he
You
was
dumb.
No, but it's okay because you told it on your guys' platform, not ours.
You dumb.
He told the story on our platform. Okay,
Yeah.
for the 3rd time. Okay, gotcha. So this is fair game. Got it.
Oh, that's cute, Grease. You should circle back to the COVID bathtub thing. It was really landing the 8th time. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's your ear place. We'll just break it.
I got it. We can get another one. I got 2 mics. Does it echo when I do this?
No, you just sound full surround
Your
sound.
stereo.
Oh, this is stereo shit here, boys.
Luscious.
Okay. Hold on. What was your 3rd sample bottle?
Wait, time out. Julie's asking, am I going to be drinking this crazy at Whiskey Weekend? This currently is not drinking crazy.
No, this is not crazy. When Will
So the answer is
shows up
no.
to Whiskey Weekend, he's called the Wheeze.
Yeah. My 3rd sample was, this is 4 Roses OESK from Lincoln Road in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. Jeez, Pete's, dude.
Well, I had to save the best for last before I move on to my bottles.
Yeah, the best for last. You poured. I can't believe you only poured 3. When you said you were pouring samples, I thought like 5 or 6.
Well, I've hit 6 ounces in an hour and 26 minutes. So
Fair. Frank Cassino said went through a dozen samples today with the whiskey wiggle. May have overdone it. Junkies were mentioned multiple times. Freaking nailed it. Thank you.
Dadgummit.
for the super
Tennessee
chat,
Jed's
buddy.
mocking me.
Um,
He said she's clearly being sarcastic, William. About will you drink this much at Whiskey Weekend? That's funny. You know what?
Still live streaming?
Why
I'm
are
pretty
you
sure I saw Sean dry humping an old world whistle pig.
That's what I just drank some.
He's had some.
What?
You should probably try it again. See if there's any differences.
The
Looking around, looking at bottles.
Todd said, okay, so is this upcoming Whiskey Weekend your guys' 2nd one or 3rd one? 3rd one.
Batch
That's
3.
3. This one is called, we have a theme for each one. The first one was just the inaugural. The second one was Return of the Wheeze, which is when I become greasy.
Sure.
And then this one was for a while going to be called Hell on a Hillside, but we changed that and it's now just called 3-Day Drinking Game.
Wait, why did you change it?
Because 3-Day Drinking Game is better.
Okay.
Well, because it's batch 3, 3-day drinking. I don't know. It's fine. We could have done that with any number, but it just felt right, Dan. And here's the deal. We didn't know if like the Galt House would be like, you can't write hell on all of your signs.
That's fair. That's fair.
Someone
Not during COVID,
Hell on a
dadgummit.
Hillside is when Grease shot a flaming arrow across an interstate trying to light the words hell on a hillside.
Wait,
did
is
it
this
work?
something that did
Wait,
happen,
did it
or
go
is going
good
to-
or bad?
We should
Okay,
try
well, this story's worth telling if y'all want to hear it.
All right.
Oh, you're going to tell
Okay.
that story again.
Hold on,
Someone
let me
asked
pee first. I got to hold on.
Okay, so we shot content earlier. We've probably drank a normal amount of water, but in the last like 5 hours. So it's all just coming on through.
While Dan is gone, I was just going to say thanks to your listeners because people are going over to our channel and subscribing. We really appreciate it.
Grease, you should say that again because you were breaking
Yeah,
up
you broke up a little bit, bud.
crazy.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just telling your listeners thank you for going to subscribe to our YouTube channel because
Okay,
the people are doing it.
I get a lot of like F Dan's in the chat because this is the 3rd time he's left the hut and just left the door open, and he lives in a swamp.
Dude,
So it's just now full of bugs again.
had to
You've been
pee.
watching us slap bugs all night, and now it's full
Okay,
again.
can I
Y'all
say,
have bugs in Michigan?
bro? It's because it's hot. It was 80 today. or
Oh,
something
bro,
like
we
that.
get all the humidity,
It's-
all
Yeah.
the heat,
okay.
and it's just awful.
Hold on. If you don't, if you're here, then you clearly would enjoy. Now, listen, I'm not saying you guys are stooping to our level.
It's been about 300 tonight in
Or
Super
not-
Chats.
or not better than us or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you enjoy our content, there's no way you don't enjoy podcast content. So if a mod would just throw your guys' link in chat right now, that would be super cool because people could click it and go subscribe, which would be
guys,
the
do that.
move, honestly.
Mods help us out.
That's
Dadgummit
super
Kelly.
kind. Kelly's
Where's
not a
Kelly?
mod anymore.
I know. I was just
She'll
salting the
accidentally
wound.
boot our channel somehow.
That's
No, but
actually-
she did. She is doing like we're doing a game or something because of her tonight or something like that, right? Or no?
What?
I thought you said we were doing a game or something.
That's the game we did last week, and I won a bunch of gold shit.
He doesn't listen.
Got it.
It's fine.
I thought
you're
we were.
good,
I
son
thought
of
we were
Peter.
doing something on this show to preempt the bracket thing. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh,
I
He
hope-
misunderstood a lot.
Okay, there's Matt and Brandon Sprague himself have posted podcast links
Hey.
in chat. So
Click it.
click the links. There's Whiskey
Subscribe.
Wiggle. Whiskey Wiggle.
Whiskey Wiggle.
Super chat. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, click the links in chat. Go click the subscribe button. Check out their
He also
content.
said, it won't let me donate less than 99 cents. These secondary prices are killing me.
Dude, the mosquitoes in here, I've been to Tennessee in the summer. The mosquitoes here would literally
Murder.
extinct your mosquitoes in Tennessee. There's not even a chance.
Well, dude, send them down, dude.
Dude, right?
Gladly. I would love
Did
to.
you guys see that Google made mosquitoes and was okay? This just sounds
Is
like
Google the CIA?
This kind of
The
sounds like it's
CIA did this
conspiracy when I
too.
started
Hey,
it.
bud,
That's my bad.
keep going.
Let me.
I'm excited.
There's probably a better way to put it, but I'm just going to keep
I
riffing.
bet there is.
Google basically made mosquitoes and released them, and they would go and kill the other mosquitoes in California.
It's called mosquito killers.
But when no, they're mosquitoes though.
Okay.
But when they die, they're all gone because
Hey,
they killed all the other ones.
Dan L donated 25 and said, for God's sake, Dan, shut the door. One bad mosquito bite and Sean won't have any blood left.
That's
Can
fair.
somebody in here match Dan likes dadgum super chat, please?
Gosh,
This
dude.
guy.
So
Oh, what are you just wiping some mosquitoes off?
no. I had a
An itch from
I had a
mosquito?
leaf on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I had a
Screw
leaf.
that.
Worst.
Match Brian Martinez's.
I had a fitty. I don't know about that.
I will literally finish 2 bottles of whiskey if 2
There-
people donate
Oh my
$50.
we went out.
Wait, you have to show the bottle.
Yeah.
At least.
So we went out the other
Don't
night.
do the ones I donated to your stash for your Killing It With show.
Yeah.
Please
we went out
do.
the other night. I ordered 2 different pours, killed the first bottle, not knowing it. She's like, listen, I'm not going to charge you because there was like nothing left.
Which
in
is
it.
super cool.
Still like an ounce. I ordered another thing. She goes, listen, you killed that one too. Still a solid ounce. I was like, all right, I'm going to have to give you a fat tip.
Can I?
You gave me 2 ounces of whiskey for free.
Can I tell
because I
you-
killed the bottle.
I had an experience like yours, but the opposite. Where I said I'm in Colorado, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drink some of the Colorado stuff.
Yeah.
Just try it, right? So I
Do you have
go.
any 80 laws?
I had. This is an 80 law story.
Oh,
So I'm at a place and I go, hey, can I get the 80 laws rye that you guys have up there? That there's like a specific one. I want that one. We're near the bar.
Mhm.
And the guy goes, yeah, sure. And I swear to God, he doesn't know. I watch him walk over and grab the bottle. It's almost empty. He uncorks it and he pours it. Doesn't even use a measurer. He just empties the bottle in the glass, brings it to me, and I looked at Ricky. I go, this is a short pour. And then he charges me $14 for it.
Julielle. Gosh dang it. She
Oh.
she threw the 50 down.
Grace, there's one.
Said, here's one.
Well,
for
Dan,
Grace."
Dan just yelled across like, "Dadgummit, Julie!"
Hey,
Listen.
the best part about that 80 law story is that the short pour or the full pour probably wasn't worth the $14.
I was gonna
Neither
ask
were,
how
but
was
they
it.
didn't have prices on their menus. So I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went
Oh.
to the old Louisiana.
What the hell is that?
Okay, is that a
Is
shooter?
that JTS Brown?
That's what it looks
this
like.
is a pre-fire Heaven Hill
Oh.
tax strip mini that I'm downing because of those daggum super chat matches.
wow.
I
Okay.
want to see. I want to see if this is good because I have some intel on mini bottles.
Okay. Well, that was
Like
an
the
interesting
plastic,
way
not
to
great.
drink it.
No.
Hold on. We have to give. You got to give Grease the time to review it now.
Yep.
How is it, Grease?
Back palette, definitely some dusty library books, but on the front there's enough integrity of the whiskey that it still pops. 80 proof. I would. This is 100% a buy. 100%.
I like
So,
that.
I went
The fill
down-
level on mine, Will, was very good. Is yours, Will, real good?
No, so I don't necessarily trust good fill levels on minis.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. Grease just kicked something. Julie L just kicked something off.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck
You
yeah.
just got a bunch of.
Go down something else,
in there.
Grease.
That's what I'm
Kill-
talking.
No, actually
All
do
right.
a bottle kill. Do that Rebel Yell I dropped at your house. Do that one.
Is it Rebel or Rebel Yell?
No,
I heard you
the
guys
Rebel.
just bought a whole case of that shit.
It was a lie.
Okay. All right. Drink Mother Trucker from Tommy. He. Okay. Yes. If you want me, I'm gonna need to text Lauren.
Because
Yeah,
we're
why
headed that you're a
Here's the
I
deal.
got
If you
this.
start, I'm worse than a stripper. You start throwing 50s at me, dude. We're gonna get unintelligible.
Okay, bro, we got to put a pole somewhere in that basement. Is what we need.
also,
Yeah.
that is that getting close to your line of things that he can't.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
definitely allowable.
Literally,
Oh
the
my,
only thing
Nick
we don't
Lovin,
talk-
that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Okay.
We're getting this going right now.
Okay, hold on.
All right,
hold
all right.
on.
I gotta get through a couple super chats because of what
Yeah.
you did. Faith Denver said, "If you were a pickup truck in the great and free state of Missouri right now, which whiskey would you drink?"
A pickup truck.
Oh,
Sean literally can't read things. It's
if
just
you were
part of the
on
game.
a pickup truck in the great,
in
free
Missouri,
state.
okay, a pickup truck whiskey in Missouri right now.
I would say some
I'm going 90.
Rendezvous Rye.
No, I like that 90 proof. Oh,
Right.
any High West double rye or Rendezvous. I'm in 100%. You need
Dude,
that
I'm over here
bottle.
flipping bottles like Dan.
I would
Oh,
drink
God.
some
It's
Old
amazing.
Forester single barrel proof.
Oh, that's
Except
the crap.
I'm flipping Blanton's
One
minis
pound.
with the cork still fully intact. Like,
I,
yeah,
I
man.
like how Will was like, you know, I pre-poured everything, and now I have a store
That's
pick
a cool sticker.
of barrel-proof Old
Oh
Forester.
no,
No, I
can't
told
wait.
you I'm a really bad person at this. I have
Not
no
real
self control.
Said Dan
Fair.
Sean thoroughly enjoy the stream. Planet Fitness in Midland does not have the torque tank sled. Love you.
they don't because Planet Fitness doesn't have any.
Dan L said, "Here's another one."
Okay, you guys went hard on the pinks because there's a lot of pink across the
Yep.
top of the
Went
screen.
real hard
Tommy
on.
D.
It's because they
said-
think I'm a lady.
Yeah, Tommy D was the drink mother trucker.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
this one's for Tommy. No,
Okay,
wait,
Dan-
no. Sorry, this is for Nicola. I already did Tommy's.
No, you
Those
did.
minis
Oh, you
better
did.
not be
Okay.
the bottle he's killing.
This
Yeah,
is for
Dan-
Nick Lovin. Have you read Nick Lovin's yet?
So Dan
Yeah.
and Julie are both saying minis don't count grease. I just want to just give you. They said that. I didn't say that. They
It's
said
a
that.
fresh crack bottle kill. On what planet does that not count?
Ah, well, it took
Look,
two.
we didn't make the rules, dude. Dan and
Davalar
Julie
said
said that.
Grease is gonna die tonight.
Well, I just opened up the tater of all taters like a daggum mini Blanton's bottle.
Yeah,
So Grease and I do something called Virtual Bar Night, which is for our patrons where
Yeah.
it's like a big Zoom
Mhm.
call and it's a certain level. One night I
Oh,
got
gosh.
off early and
They've
Grease
seen
had
things.
he opened an Eagle Rare handle and was just drinking it straight. And the end of it, oh Lord, is that it?
Yeah. Well,
he
I've had a little bit more from it.
he drank down below the neck clearly that night.
oh, look how much
And
dust is on
The
ours.
end of the Zoom call, because he was the host or whatever, was he set his phone on a something and it was shooting up and he was looking down at it and then it just went blank.
Okay. Oh,
Nick Lovin said, "Keep the party going, Grease." Shout out to Whiskey Central for the samples.
Oh, Janelle Gomez with
We've
another
added
50.
47 subscribers tonight. Cheers to Nick Lovin and the 47 people that
Oh,
are going to
deserve it.
Hold on.
unsubscribe
No.
within a week. What?
Wait. No. There's got to be more than 47 people. Listen, people
Yeah,
in
if you guys
chat
are here,
are chilling.
That's
and hanging out
good.
and enjoy. No,
Yeah, but
I
there's
know,
like
but
500 people here.
there
If you
should be
guys
more.
aren't subscribed to the podcast, what are you doing? What are you
Like,
doing?
hey,
Don't
hey, hey.
skip the likes on this video.
Yeah, you know what? Dislike our video. Go subscribe.
Head on over, subscribe to them.
You know what? Unsubscribe from our channel.
Don't do that.
You know what? Leave.
No,
smart.
Whiskey No said, "Cheers from Kingsport, Tennessee, Marty
you.
and Jenny."
Thank you very much.
Janelle
Tennessee,
Gomez and Nick Lovin. I'm not saying y'all need to get together. I'm just saying thank y'all to both. This one's for y'all. We're just going to.
She said, "Cheers, guys. Keep drinking. Minis so don't count."
Janelle, hold on. Grab me that Rendezvous rye back
Is that? Oh, that's from her. Right?
Janelle?
Well, I'm not going to drink. This is so good.
This is the run.
No.
No, you
It's
said-
sealed. No, there's a sealed one. It's on the donated shelf, not the bottle pick shelf.
Will, I'm bringing this to you tomorrow. You have
Janelle. Okay, Janelle.
It's bland. I've tried it.
Janelle's the real barrel. Janelle is the real OG here.
Yeah.
So I'm a big High West proponent.
Aficionado.
I love High West.
Robert Lutz also said if there's alcohol in a mini, it freaking counts.
Hey, no, but I have some mini intel I can give in a little bit. I'll pin it.
Okay.
All right.
So I've been a big fan of High West for a long time.
I really want to try that too.
There's probably 30 some bottles of High West in the hut right now.
Dan has 2 whole shelves of High West.
I love High West. I'm right there with you, Dan.
One shelf is 6 foot and the other shelf is 4 foot. So there's 10 feet of just High West bottles. And there are a couple that are double stacked.
Zachary Jones.
All right.
I'm doing this.
Who's got $100? Who's got $100 super chat?
Okay.
For a bottle kill.
Holy shit! He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Wait,
is that Tornado?
Who's got $100 super chat for me to bottle kill this?
We have to end the stream. I might $100 super chat ourselves. Is that
this is the line? This is legit the line.
Okay.
I don't want you to die.
Hold on.
Shoot, where do I pay $100?
This fucking part agrees. Janelle helped us get, which is the words I use. Janelle helped us get the 16-year Rocky Mountain Rye from High West. It was distillery only that I was like, I have to have.
He was ready to murder people for.
Like I can't obtain it.
Yeah.
Janelle was one of the people that helped us get that. Now Janelle just sent a little care package the other day and sent a Rendezvous Rye distillery only PX
Sherry.
You want to just shut up for a sec? So I was gonna say Pedro Jimenez because I'm the responsible adult here. So that was actually, be honest, that was pretty good. Did I get whiskey on you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not
I'm not gonna lie.
My bad.
Like a little bit.
Did it feel good?
No.
So Janelle, thank you for sending these.
Oh, do it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dude, as soon as I saw that, I've not seen one in PX Sherry, but a lot of PX Sherry stuff that I've seen in the whiskey world, I enjoy so much.
This is from our buddy out at Don in Fairview, Liquors and Fine Wines in Fairview, Tennessee. This is 9 months in a Syrah barrel. This is double rye.
Yeah, we got a couple Syrah.
Dan and Julie sent us a Syrah barrel finish one.
This one's real good.
The High West store picks, seriously, are easily like best value on market for me.
Yeah. Danielle said this message is for everyone watching. Seriously, sub podcast channel.
For real.
Won't be sorry. I promise.
For real. Though.
Adam Hunt threw a 50 in there. Said, Bourbon Junkies, love you guys. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself?
Yeah,
Dan's fat. He would.
Without
I know I would. I'd
I know I would.
Mustard and relish. I'd be so delicious.
I'd cut myself down the middle, put a piece of cheese in the middle, right? A little mustard right down the center after heating or cooking, whichever one you do to a hot dog.
I remember what 100% mustard said now.
What was it?
It was back when we were talking about the strokes. And he said something like, yeah, legit. It's 100% that alcohol like loosens plaque or something and you won't have a stroke. And I was like, I believe him because he's verifying this. However, his name is 100% mustard.
Fair. So it's gotta be true.
Right.
Janelle said the Rendezvous Rye is super good. It's even better after a couple weeks. So the other thing was, Will, real quick, the Burr Rye, I didn't like the 17 or 18, but the 19 and 20, I really like the Burr Ryes.
Yeah.
And then 21's distillery only.
They say Burr Rye in Michigan. We say Burr Rye.
Okay, you guys are saying it wrong, right?
Oh my God. Dan put out a video.
You say
bourbon. Like, you say Burr Rye.
I say bourbon.
Right.
I mean, technically, Dan fanatically is right.
Right. No, but it's Burr Rye.
It's Burr Rye,
man.
If you hate happiness.
18. So you have 18 of these bottles.
I got a Boo Rye over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Apparently, we've reached our super chat limit. I need
That's
2 people to donate 50 then. 2 people to donate 50 and I'll shoot this daggum freaking tornado.
Does it count if I donate 50? Like personally?
No, you can't do that. That's not fair.
Will just said he'd match it, dude. That's not
No, Will.
The matching challenge.
It
He's
doesn't.
telling us both no, but I kind of feel like
This is not a daggum nonprofit bullcrap. Ooh, get it in now before midnight. Your tax deductible gift will go to Grease's.
That might be one of my favorite ones we've ever had.
Grab me how the Tennesseans call it boo rye.
The fresh wrap.
I've got a boo rye.
Wait, can I not
right
just go
over here.
get the one
That's
that's
a
open?
2021 distillery only.
This
Really
is just
good.
small batch.
You open every year. That's just
Also,
There it
That's
is.
what I'm
There's
talking
Jason
about,
Frawley.
Jason.
apparently Ops is in chat. What's up, Ops?
Opperman's is?
Yeah.
I love
Jason Frawley just
shit.
hit it.
Jason Frawley.
Y'all got to be close to shirtless now.
Hey,
because
dude,
we are at
me
least
on-
$600.
Friend me on Facebook, Jason. I'm going to send
I
you
can
something.
check it. Oh,
I don't
will-
know what it is, but I'm going to send it to you.
Jason.
Okay, that's not that empty, so it's
Well,
fine.
Well, with,
Well,
all
That's
right.
what I'm talking about, Drew.
We might be over 900. I don't know.
Drew.
He said, "Go
I'm
MF
gonna let
and
that
dogs."
check.
Son of a-
Jason
Drew
Frawley
is
said,
dead.
Grease looks so sad. Just drink it, brother.
Grease.
Drew Friestenberger.
Hold on, we gotta see Grease. Don't do it yet. You gotta be full screen and you're not right now.
I
Don't
said-
do it.
GD, it Grease. You made me do it, USOB. But at the very least, go mother effing dogs.
Jeez,
Christopher M
Louise.
said, Sean, this pour of rabbit hole finished in. Well, it was
Pedro
PX.
Jimenez. Yep.
PX Sugarcast
Dude.
for you, buddy.
Cheers.
Dude, I like
look
that
at
one a
these
lot.
daggum ballers up in here.
Steve Dameron said, drink Grease.
Dameron's also.
So we're at
Jeez, oh,
923.
motherfucker. Dameron, you're a motherfucker.
You're at $923.
Yeah.
You
So
can't
you're about
say
80
that to
bucks
somebody
off.
that literally just teed up a big F you
Grease.
to me.
Steve Dameron is one of our $100 patrons. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your shirt is so close to coming off.
You know,
Well,
when you
I just
said
want
it,
everybody to know what it says. It says so. One of our
Your
listeners-
shirt currently says unspoken prayer request.
Well,
Oh,
yes,
we'll
because
go full
he
screen the
took a
Grease if it
quote
happens.
of mine. During an episode or during a Patreon Zoom call that we did, I said, "I'm nothing but a walk-in unspoken prayer request or something like that." Because basically, I just walk around town, and dude, you know all the people that go to church and they raise those hands. Like, I got an unspoken pastor. The
Oh.
unspoken is that a-hole that they saw walking down the daggum street, looking like
Hey,
a daggum goon in shambles.
Grease, you are doing a disservice to Jason Frawley right now.
I am.
I'm going to
Oh,
direct this. I need Grease to go full screen.
I think that was.
You're right.
I think Lutz.
Hold on.
Well, Robert
whoa,
R. said
whoa! There was an exact amount.
Wait, I
yeah.
think we just hit 1,000,
I
right?
think we just hit it. Did he just
Roll
do
it
the
over.
daggum
All right,
math?
so
I think-
first take your shirt off and
Yeah.
then chug it. And this is what happens.
Nope. Go back to
It's
the big
just you.
screen. Nope.
No,
go
it's
back.
just you.
No, we need to.
You're full screen, Grease.
No,
Yeah,
I understand.
You're
what
full
y'all are
screen, and
doing.
we're clearly over 1,000 now.
Okay, what do you want?
Clearly,
Yes. No, because now we've had 270. We had 78 and 75.
Lauren, I love
Frawley
you,
said,
and
"Kill it,
I
shirtless."
really would like to go to second base
Holy shit.
sometime soon.
278.
Chino had-
Z-Man
Oh.
said, take it off.
Now chug the bottle. This is what we call a grease tornado. Look at those sexy nipples.
Bro, wait, hold on. Show the bottle.
Yeah, show it up.
This has turned into an OnlyFans. All right.
Oh,
Oh my
focus. Oh my
gosh,
God.
dude.
Trenton Morris with another 20. Craziest freaking live stream donations ever.
Fair.
Better use this for the debt and making the new building. We
Hell
hope.
yeah. Full
Full YouTube
live
life incoming.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully.
Trent
Thank you
Morris, I
guys so
fucking
much.
love you
All right,
for
I'm gonna
saying
bring us-
that.
Okay,
Let's
now
go.
take them
Roll
off
back.
live stream quick. Quick. It gets weird. It gets weird real fast.
Hell no.
You have a very quick window where you can leave him
Oh,
naked.
my gosh. Hey,
I think dudes can be in bathing suits.
All right.
Grease is just going swimming.
If we hit 2,000, I'm taking my shirt off.
oh
No!
no.
Shut it down.
No. Everyone that has donated tonight,
Hey,
thank you guys
you guys
so
are
much.
crazy,
Thanks
for
for being
real.
here.
That's
I
awesome.
will match
That's it.
that.
You'll
Wait,
take a second
Thrasher.
shirt off.
Thrasher just donated 25 and said, Grease, cover it up, please.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
I'm
How many subs have you guys put on? Do you know?
Oh goodness, let me see. So we
Grease
were
knew a little bit ago. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, honestly, 100%, guys. Okay, thank you, Matt.
There's going to be a
Click the link.
screenshot of that up in podcasters
Go
group, and my
subscribe.
wife's going to see it, and it's going to be an issue. But
Aren't
it's
you a
fine.
mod- Aren't you a mod in your own group? Just take it down.
we've added 54.
Okay, listen. Hey, at least for sure get to 100.
Let's get 100. Let's get 100.
Wait,
Guys,
hold on.
go.
At least
What?
minimum 100.
You say
Yeah.
100?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Listen,
wow. Is it?
I bought a bottle that I didn't really plan on opening.
Okay.
Oh, are
I bought
doing
it-
that?
I bought an old Elijah Craig. This is pre-Tombstone label even.
Yeah.
So this
is the oval
this
label.
is old label. I recently obtained a sealed 12-year age stated not Tombstone label, like pre-Tombstone. If you guys hit what we doing? I feel like 100's not enough. Like 150. You guys got to go sub to them, and I'll open this right now.
And I will open this. It's not that, but it's still a Big Red 12, and I will drink it out of this High West glass.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I need to wait 15 minutes before I commit to anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Hey,
Is that okay? I
buddy,
just
you're
Uber Eats.
good.
I just Uber Eats to Publix Monster Sub and just said I don't care what's on it.
Oh, dude,
it
I
for you.
pre-Uber Eats
Just message
my
me.
Taco
We'll work it
Bell.
out.
I got Taco Bell coming at 11:45, and then I have Hardee's coming in the morning at 7:30. So I'm set for my meal planning.
Dude,
I think you guys got this kind of on. I like your guys' organization here.
We don't have that.
I've already
definitely
told
don't get
y'all. Will is prepared for
I live in the middle of nowhere.
So
I'm about to go blowtorch my Hardee's biscuit. It's fun.
Don't do that. They cook it perfect already. Don't you touch that.
So I think Master of Malts had some of these up, which
You guys
are,
are crazy
I don't know.
right now.
I actually don't know the year on this. I just know it's old as shit. And I went and bought one because I've always wanted a really old age stated one, and I didn't realize that it was pre the Tombstone. I call it the Tombstone label, where it's like straight
the
on
whole
the bottle.
thing. Yeah.
So I didn't plan on opening it. Now seems like a good time to do it. So like, let's just make it happen type shit.
All right. Jerry Black said 25 for Grease's hotel bill.
That's he's at home.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude.
No,
That's
he's
the
not
joke,
sleeping
Dan.
at that house tonight.
God, you're
That's the daggum
stupid.
joke.
Hey, you guys have a good night. I'll see you later.
Cody Breeding said it.
But here's the
only
deal. They don't know. They don't know.
bucks.
They apparently don't know Nashville hotel prices. Okay.
Oh,
we're gonna
Cody's
need
our boy. Cody's our boy. He's an Alabama boy, so he doesn't get good whiskey down there, unfortunately. But he's a
Well,
good
David
man.
Little said
Cody
if you hit
Breeding's on here?
3,000
Yeah.
David Little said if you hit 3,000, I'll take my shirt off.
Hey, let's make it happen. Dreams come true.
One Mocast said this is glorious time to be alive. Subbed and Patreon for the podcast incoming.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Michael Mariano said, "What E.H. Taylor did Grease kill for $100? We'll tell you."
I mean,
No.
it was
warehouse
C.
fee.
Jesus.
It costs it. We need a 500 spot to cover that.
No,
jug.
it was Warehouse C, Tornado Survivor. Hey, hold on.
I'm gonna
super
send you the
replaceable.
tube to mount on your wall like a daggum taxidermied cougar.
That could go in the new building.
It could.
Y'all
We
are
don't-
getting another building?
Y'all, the
yeah.
subs are
Building-
flying
Okay.
up now.
So we have 300 square feet. This is what people don't know. This building that we moved into was smaller, but it was insulated, which is what we need for Michigan because it's very cold.
Right.
We were heating a 2,000 square foot building almost.
They 1,500-ish.
Okay. And it was all block.
And cement
And
floors.
it held
13-foot
no
ceilings.
heat.
Yeah, y'all were freezing your butts off.
It was
Yes.
bad. So
I
we moved in
remember.
this. It was really nice.
That was old school.
We have grown a lot. And we're very
more whiskey
tight.
over here.
Yeah, we got
Whiskey.
very tight on
Wait.
space.
Sean, you are a $130 wet when your wife slaps you and you swell up.
That's true.
What are you talking about? Oh, I'm getting bigger. I need more space to just let my
Dan is
belly
so
hang where I
fat.
want it to.
True.
And so fat.
So here's the thing. I think over there, at one point we counted, we had like 130 bottles of whiskey.
Yeah.
And somewhere in here, there's around 600-ish, right? We have two sets in here, obviously, that are separate, which makes it seem, I think on video, it seems bigger. The people that have been here, I told Klein, who was bringing somebody here who had never been
There
here.
are two paths.
I'm like, bro, explain to them that this place is very small, like as to what they think it actually is. And so the problem is we're complete, like, dude, I don't know. We're out of room. There's shit
I've
on the floor.
Tornado of acid reflux happening right now. If y'all see me just man up and burp and just spew it
That was a
everywhere.
Can
I
I
mean, it wasn't
think
a small
two?
amount.
Can I
Brandon,
think
right-
two people really quickly?
Yeah.
ahead.
This Benjamin Rush and Kyle McDowell are two new town hall patrons of ours.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
So I want to thank
Thank you,
both
guys.
of them for doing that. That's really
Okay, we
cool.
need like
It-
30 more for me to just expense that tornado check.
no, but that's super
Yeah,
cool. Town hall,
just being
town hall
honest.
is super fun. Everyone, there's a lot of town hall folks on here right now. They're
I may or may
agree
not.
it's super fun. Grease takes
you know.
his shirt off a lot, so you just
Okay.
chipped in.
And
for
I
some more
typically
news.
hang out with like Ken dolls that are completely naked too on town.
There's
hall.
there's
It
an
gets weird.
image I have where Grease has binoculars and a Ken doll, and he has his shirt off, and
I was
those
just
type of
trying to
things won't
notice-
get
I was
posted
just trying
anymore
to
because
notice
his
the
wife's telling the
artistic
group.
clarity of Barbie these days. You know what I mean? Like the Ken doll, not
I
Barbie.
just
Right.
want Dan to read Justin Jenkins' super chat.
I'm trying to outdream a guy who is so tall he could hunt Grease with a rake. It's not going well. Justin Jenkins,
Geese. He said geese.
thank you.
He said Grease. You had a stroke.
I knew it was gonna happen.
You're gonna be over 10 tonight, and it's gonna be great.
You said
I
hunt
knew it was
geese.
gonna happen.
How many minutes has it been since tornado? Because I feel like my eyes are getting lower on my face.
Brandon Rice, this is for my last love, BJ's and an OG podcast. Thank you,
you.
buddy, for the super chat.
I
Also,
did.
Rice,
He's a good dude. He's a good friend of ours. We actually
Yes,
Uh,
fun story about Brandon.
yeah, he was on our podcast like way back in the beginning. And he's a friend of ours, so local.
Okay.
And we work with him, but we
He had never
brought
had
him over
whiskey.
and he had his first bourbon ever on our show.
Oh, shit.
And then Grease went to the liquor store with him. And I think his first purchase ever was Henry McKenna.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Brandon
when it
Rice,
was
hey, I just want to
$30.
say thank you before we move on. Thank you, Brandon Rice, for the super chat, buddy. She said, this is not a super chat. She said, door slightly ajar, E.H. Taylor.
That was the April Fool's
Yeah.
post. It was
Yeah.
each Taylor door slightly ajar.
Right.
Okay. So
So you know the guys behind the flood surviving E.H. Taylor, by the way.
how does Grease rub the mic on his nipple?
Loudly.
Robert.
Clockwise.
Fair. That's a good answer. Joshua Kohler, one of the best lives of the year. Bring these guys on every quarter. I'm already pantsless.
Dude,
He's got one of those stroke counters too. Clearly.
Right.
That's every other month. I feel like y'all, I mean, number one, y'all's live stream with us on Drinking With was literally like we still talk about it. We
It
literally
was one of
still
my
talk
favorite
about
things we've ever
it. We
done.
got off of there. You know, on StreamYard, how you get off of there and then you can still talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we talked for what, an hour?
Well, till Sean almost got murdered, literally. So
Yeah.
He almost got murdered.
My wife was like, come home or die.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like, no, you stopped an hour ago.
Vic
Because
said,
Sean,
$20,
rookie
take your
move,
shirt
like
off.
Sean texted her like, we just wrapped up. She's like, no, you wrapped up an hour ago.
Yeah. She's like, I watch your shit.
You
I
know-
know.
you know it's good. You know it's good when Grease goes, so Sean, in the middle of nowhere, goes, where are you going on vacation? When you leaving? In the middle.
Now, right now, I'm out.
Funny.
But I don't know if y'all's people are ready for us to have y'all on, but we're sure as hell ready for y'all to come on our show again. So even though it's like drinking, here's the deal: is Drinking With trying to get like a diverse group of people, but you know what? The rules don't exist. We're gonna do Drinking With Bourbon Junkies again before.
Grease has some Ohio internet tonight. That's all I know.
Listen,
Are you serious right now, Will?
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You're so
Hey.
bad.
Okay. Wait. I will
Do I need
say,
to disconnect and get back on?
No. Yeah, well, yes, but don't let him back in.
I normally have amazing internet. So I'm used to being able to procrastinate and to like do editing until like whenever it'll upload in 5 minutes. The last couple days, it's been awful. And
he's
I
feeling my pain.
yeah. So I'm at worse than Dan's level of
Yeah,
internet.
literally.
So I upload
Which
a
is
video.
nice for me.
I upload a video. Normally it's like, hey, we'll be there in 5 minutes. It's great.
So our
I
buddy
uploaded one the other day and it was like, see you in an hour and a half. I was like, whoa.
our buddy Troy just commented. That was mostly me checking to see if he's watching, where I said Ohio internet. That was a stroke. Give me one.
Nick Lovin, thanks for joining our Patreon, buddy. Just quick shout out.
He is a
38 more to go.
he's a virtual bar night guy, and for a long time we gave him a hard time because he had Ohio internet, and he was like, I pay $30 a month for it.
Oh my gosh.
And we're like, dadgum, I didn't know
Troy,
you could
that's
do
not.
that.
He had no gauge of what was expensive. for
Right.
internet.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
back with 33.3 dial up was like cool, and it's like, dude, no.
We
like-
live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we do.
So he said F you, Will, in the chat. Just so you
Okay, real quick, we got to
Yep.
catch up. So Vic32198, take that shirt off. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. He already did, man. You got to rewind just a little.
Yeah.
You can rewind during lives on YouTube. So rewind a little bit, probably 15 minutes. Grease's shirt is somewhere around.
I'm going to say this. Preston Adcock because if you say it, it's gonna go bad.
Why?
The name. This has been the train
Dude,
wreck.
that's a boy of ours. Preston's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a good dude.
Whiskey Nose. Oh, it just jumped.
Oh, okay.
Whiskey
Did you read his
Nose.
chat? Did you read his chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I think we were talking. Read it again.
Okay. He said, "This has been the
Thank
train wreck I expected and wanted."
Fair.
Whiskey Nose. Everyone hit the bell and thumbs up. Do that.
Everybody
for
go
the
subscribe to the
podcast.
podcast. Do that.
If y'all run it back
Uh-oh.
on demand on the YouTube live, I drank this early in reverence of it going to be a train wreck tonight.
Well, my wife
Playing the
commented,
hits.
"Good evening."
Hold on. There was
babe.
there was a non-super chat question I wanted to answer. If you scroll up a little bit, it was we went too far. Go down. Nope. Okay, keep going a little bit, tiny bit down.
No, it was right here.
The question I wanted to
Yep.
read, what was it?
I don't know.
Okay, so
That's
scroll-
where you had it at.
Oh, it is. I don't see it. Scroll down a little bit. down. I think it was under these super chats. Down. Keep
We're
going.
one person away from hitting 100 subscribers tonight.
Down.
Make it
Okay.
happen.
I'm 4 away. I read it as 4 away.
Right there. Okay. Dwayne Dickens said, and this I'm assuming this is a question
Oh.
for us. What was everyone's first ever bottle purchase that you recall? Well, we'll say that I added that you recall. Just
But that was, I think that was also in reference to our buddy Brandon Rice, because we threw out that his first was
McKenna.
Henry McKenna, and he gave
Oh,
that super chat. So
Right.
I think
that's the
literally
problem.
my first one would be Jack Daniels,
Black label.
Yep.
Okay.
old number 7.
Ugh.
Ron was Maker's Mark.
Okay.
First bourbon ever.
That you remember at least.
Oh, I remember getting a handle of Jim Beam in college for a weekend.
The first bottle.
So to save this young man, I'm gonna throw one on there. Where's it at?
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, we're
The
almost
old
got that.
tongue just took a left when
What?
we need to go
You
straight.
added 2 to me instead of adding 1 to you. That's fine.
Listen.
My brother used to drink Jack Daniels, so it was
Oh,
like
okay.
I saw my brother drinking it, so I was like, I'm gonna buy that.
I'm the old one, so
Yeah.
yeah. So that I recall, I'm gonna say that I recall was Gentleman Jack.
Probably.
That's the first one and what's funny is Google Photos keeps all your shit, right?
Yeah.
Especially
They know you.
so I went back through. I was looking for a picture the other day. I scrolled back to the green countertop days, which is back
yeah.
in Baddour.
Yep.
And I had a picture of just a single bottle of Gentleman Jack, and I sent it to you guys in a group chat.
Mhm.
And all I can think is that's the first bottle of whiskey I ever bought. Because I
First
sent it,
bottle of whiskey you ever bought was in the era where Google Photos existed.
Google Photos still exists. What's wrong with you?
No,
Yeah, but you
No,
say
no, no. I mean, like it had been created at
Oh
that
yeah,
point.
true.
Like
for you
when-
being 48,
we were
it's amazing.
using Hangouts,
Yeah.
Google Hangouts.
No,
And
I'm,
Google
I'm
Hangouts
saying the
exists.
first bottle of bourbon I bought, I don't think I had a camera phone.
Dude, I'm like 22, so
Oh my God.
Not
not that much
according to
older than
that
us.
box color. You're not.
Y'all
Wait.
don't at me right now, but this is needed.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Grease.
Yo,
we're-
I've already
hydrated.
crushed
Yeah.
this water and I moved on to this water. So-
That's fair.
Will, are you 40?
No, I am not. I'm 35.
So
What kind
you
of
are
question was
you
that?
are a liar then.
Holy shit!
1986 is when I was
Okay,
born.
they're not that much older than us.
You're
Also
7.
known as 1986.
Yeah, we hit 2 hours and it's about time to shut it down.
Nah, we're
Hold
fine.
on. We have to. Did you guys hit 100 at least?
We have hit. Let me check.
At least 10 to 25 people go sub right now to their
Okay.
channel, and I'll open this right now. I'll open
right.
it
We've
right
hit
now.
we've hit 103 according to my count.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll open it. While I open
So-
this, go subscribe.
Will is barely older than us.
Right.
Talking about how flip phones weren't a thing.
Breeze, how old are you?
No. I said I barely had a camera phone when
38.
I bought my first bottle of bourbon.
38.
Okay, Grease, dude, Grease's internet is feeling like Grease's
Yeah.
right now.
Laters Cat said, "Is it just me or Grease's internet connection being affected by his bottle kills?" Could be.
Hold on.
Oh, I gotta scroll back up.
Hold
Sorry, missed a couple things. Trenton Morris said, "Get those plaques on order, gents. I have a bottle to donate for the plaques. I'll donate for 2, hand delivered if needed." What's
Click
happening?
the bottom one a few times, right?
What?
I don't know. You just took 3 minutes to read that, so I'm gonna click it. All right. Oh, I never plan on opening this. All right. You want some?
Of course I do.
Cheers.
Justin, why do you do that first? Justin Jenkins.
It's such a grease thing.
First was early times and was able to shit through a screen door the next day.
Dude, they went, hey, I'm going to be honest. It's not good anymore comparably, huh?
Go.
In case
it's not good
Jason
anymore.
Frawley didn't mic drop it
1.5
already,
million.
he's just throwing $5 bills now.
Cody
Yeah,
Greeting
he
said, I legitimately thought there was a bigger age difference between Will and me, which means he thinks I'm old AF. That means I am weathered.
That's because people think you're wise.
No one thinks
I didn't
that.
think you guys are that much older than us. So that's why I was
How old
like,
are y'all? I thought he was 42.
I'm 31. How dare you? I am 31 years
That's
old.
what Sean
You
told
called
me.
his ass 40 earlier.
Yeah, Sean
that's like
told
calling
I
him-
believe
that's
Sean.
like-
You son of a bitch. I'm 31 and you guys
It's
are
like me when I was
40.
5 years old and I see a
Dan's getting
plump
petty.
lady and I ask my mom if she's pregnant or fat. You can't say that.
Grease, shut up. I could basically be your dad, Dan.
They're a couple of years apart.
This has turned into my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Dude,
Dan's about 50.
I've seen his loins and they were mature at 2 years old. Let me go ahead and tell you about that.
Okay,
I didn't see him
Pump-
then.
that's
No.
the line. We
I didn't
found
see it.
That's
I
about
didn't
it.
see him then.
You found it.
We actually
you.
found it.
I was just
You
saying we were on a
found it.
mission trip in Haiti and I caught a glimpse. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude.
Good Lord.
Hold on. Before we shut it down, because we should relatively soon here.
Golly. I'm so upset.
No, well, I feel like Grease chugged 2 minis and then bottle killed at least 3 ounces of an E.H. Taylor
How is it only 11?
after drinking all night.
Now we don't know half an hour.
So listen, hold on. Clint, shut the fuck up. So listen to me. Here's what I wanted to say.
Oh,
That's very nice.
Clint's my boy. I love him.
He's really nice.
Okay, hold on.
And he's fragile, Dan. He will take it personal.
Okay,
He's
Clint,
elderly and fragile.
don't take it personally. I'm fucking with you. This is how I talk to chat. I'm sorry if you're new here. My bad. So listen,
they
what I
should
wanted.
keep making this.
This is so much better than the new Elijah
Beginning,
Craig.
yeah, that reminds me of
It's
the
not even funny.
toasted.
Oh, hell, I'll open it.
So what I wanted
Holy
to say was,
You peons, I have a handle.
you just bottle
Grease,
chugged
you don't know what peon means.
$2,000 secondary bottle.
You dropped a $2,000 secondary bottle.
It's not that much, is it? Somebody said that. Are they lying?
Can I do that America thing? I always
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Wait, everybody. pause.
Dude, E.H. Taylor Tornado on secondary went for $8,500.
No,
the
you
other
just
day.
believe in people that pump the market. Those are not real sales.
Oh,
Welcome to town hall. Yeah,
Can I just do this?
do it.
We have an issue.
I've been there. I've totally been there.
Are you ready? Shh. America.
Oh yeah,
There we go. That was not. I kind of like that.
dude, that
honestly.
reminds me of the toasted.
Oh,
In the
dude,
High
those
West
West
class.
glasses are the best, huh?
Look at how big. Look about how big this mother
Oh,
is.
wow.
Look how
Either
dark
you're-
it
Oh
is.
Yeah.
no, you got the new one though. That's not the oval label.
Oh,
Grease got a-
I got the new. I got a hand.
Exactly.
Hey, if it makes you
Grease-
two feel better, Sean doesn't have a fucking oval label either, or an old one.
No, I have an age-dated one.
I.
Do you want to go?
So do they.
Suck on my
They
dick?
have
what do you have, like a back
I don't
age
have an old
dated
one.
or something?
Sean is
Sean,
here.
is yours like back
Sean
age
finally
dated?
got here. We've been waiting all night.
Sean has the tramp
You
stamp.
want to be
of-
like, you ain't got
of,
this.
No,
Big
You
Red
could
12.
know because every
You're-
time you come to my house, you
you're-
walk down to my basement,
That's fair.
you drink my good whiskey,
Not
and
that.
then leave.
Not that. You got Barterhouse. I drink that. So
Sean, you basically have the tramp stamp of the Big Red 12, right? Like the back age stated.
Yeah,
oh, you have the
Okay.
back.
yeah.
Oh, we're all better than you.
Yeah. Oh, clearly.
Yes, clearly. Daggum Casper 130 wet.
Casper. He's such a friendly ghost.
Dude, this live
I'll get friendly with a ghost. Let me go ahead and tell you, I got a tornado just freaking wreaking havoc right here in my esophagus. It's basically been in my daggum chest in two. Lord, sweet Jesus. Why does Nexium take so long? Because I can't pump Zantac in there no more because the guy daggum recalled it for cancerous shit.
A little bit, yeah. You just need to take a little Pepto.
Can we mute Grease for a little bit so we can all
Dude,
chat?
Pepto makes my crap black. I don't know black.
Yeah.
What?
That's how you know it's working.
Wait, hold on. You guys are drinking too much Pepto.
No, that's
No,
how
no,
Pepto
no, no,
works.
I don't
Whoa,
think
whoa,
you're.
whoa,
I don't
whoa,
think
Once
your
again,
digestive
Dan and I
system is on
align.
point, Dan. If
Dan
you
and I
don't
align
experience
in a
black-
weird
Barbara
world.
and I always on the same team.
Wait. If you take Pepto, your crap's black.
No, I shit like a normal person.
I don't
Okay.
need Pepto. I have my morning constitution, and every once in a while I throw the dice in at around 3 p.m.
Every now
think-
and then there's a little rumble in the tongue.
I think Dan's wife took the Pepto out and put that bubblegum flavored antibiotic because he's like, oh, I'm not taking antibiotics. I'm not sick.
No, first off, I
Have you ever
take
taken Pepto?
Tums, only Tums.
Okay, have you taken Pepto?
Before ever, yes. Was my shit black? What? I would have been in a hospital because I assumed I was dying.
Oh, y'all!
Dude.
One time I went to town on a beet salad.
Has anybody? This is
next day-
riveting. Has anybody ever said that shit ever?
No, you got to be careful with how many beets you eat because the next morning you'll think you're dying.
Okay, hold on.
Are beets higher than like iron or something?
No, you're literally
Die.
all the color comes
Die.
back out and it looks like you're just spraying blood.
Can I be?
And
I have an honest question for Dan and Sean.
I'm
right now.
ecstatic about this.
Zach Hanna says this is the best live ever.
Let me just go ahead and add. Should we just start a new YouTube channel together and just say
Yeah.
F it?
Mhm.
Let's just. You guys live in Tennessee, right? Michigan fucking sucks. We'll move. So, anyways,
I will just do a live podcast together.
No income tax here.
yeah. Oh
Yeah, no state tax either, bitch.
Sean and I are going to start holding hands, skipping to Tennessee right
I'll
now.
see you tomorrow.
Let's go for it, buddies.
Yeah, dude, we give state tax the finger.
What did you say? You give state taxes
the
finger?
finger.
Sorry, I
We don't
coughed.
have it
All I heard
actually.
was
We don't
the
give it
finger.
anything. We literally don't give it anything. It's literally a zero line item.
That's incredible.
It lets
It's not a
TurboTax
line
be
item.
free
You
because
don't-
apparently
you don't
TurboTax
file
is like, we're going to
taxes
charge
with
you if you do state, but federal, we're cool with it.
Yeah, you save so much money on TurboTax.
Okay, Sean and Dan, focus. This is
Not
a
a
huge
line item at
question.
all.
Huge
Go ahead, go, go.
question.
Okay, I'm in.
Are y'all down with endless shrimp at Red Lobster?
Hey, listen to me, bro. Hold on. You shut the fuck up. You weigh nothing. You know what?
You
Sean.
wait. Dan, talk to me, Goose.
Unmute me. The fat guy's got to talk. Listen, I don't look like this because I don't eat endless shrimp at Red Lobster.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
So,
How close have you been to mercury poisoning?
Dude, I
get cold
I actually
sweats
know
every
someone
year.
had that.
we're talking stretcher shit from the restaurant.
But what's funny is I work with a guy. Well, I met him in passing in my new job that I knew in college. I thought we all thought he was strung out in drugs.
Mhm.
Come to find out, he worked in the
Shrimp.
organic lab,
Whole time.
and someone was using mercury that leaked out of a hood and pooled underneath where he sat. He got
What?
mercury poisoning.
okay,
We all
you
thought he
just
was on-
spun this in
We
not
all
a
thought he
good
was
way.
on drugs.
You have so many
Come to
weird.
find out, mercury
Sean's
Sean's
like a
poisoning.
fake
stories.
chemist and shit. So there's chemicals around him sometimes.
Come to find out, mercury poisoning makes you look very sick.
Literally, no one can relate to that. None
Exactly.
of us have.
This is a Sean thing.
You ever seen someone
clo-
that's like super pale and
the
their eyes
closest-
are just
The
really
closest thing
baggy?
I've come to mercury is a thermometer, and
Yeah.
in mine, my thermometer is digital, so I don't even think there's mercury in it, unless I have like a nickel cadmium battery or something.
You're telling me you've never sauntered into spring getting freaking
Okay.
giddy, okay,
Oh, I
and
forgot about
dry humped a thermometer. You were excited about warm temperatures.
Guaranteed, I've never been there where you've been. Clearly,
I've
but I've
clearly
slurped some
been there.
tuna. I'll tell you that.
Dude, let me go ahead and tell you something. When you're dry humping
Okay.
a thermometer, it gets warmer. Friction.
Dan and Sean
Like
are
it
questioning
might
everything.
say it might
Dan,
say it might
Dan
say
and Sean.
66 degrees, but it get 90 quick.
The super chats prove that we're allowed to say whatever we want at this point.
yeah, I understand.
Hold on.
Wait, 11 o'clock at night proves you
I have
whatever you
I
want.
have to say two things real quick. One, I have to talk about two animals. Number one, shrimp. Shrimp give me the cold sweats, especially when I eat 140 plus of them in one sitting.
My gosh.
Two, and that does include 4 dozen and some cheddar biscuits.
Of course.
4 dozen fried plus cheddar biscuits.
Implied.
Breeze rolls up and he
Sound?
says, "I need a double makers now," and then start bringing me the shrimp.
Two,
If
one,
you
one
go
of
to
the-
Red Lobster and you don't eat the biscuits, you're wrong.
You didn't go to Red Lobster.
Yeah, you've never been before.
Totally. Yeah, it's like you're flying blind. Like you got to know where you're at. And if you eat a cheddar biscuit, you're like, okay, body, hello, we're at Red Lobster. Move aside.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Diabetes. Get the hell away from me.
Fair.
We're going for it tonight.
Right.
Okay. 2, another animal I got to talk about, alligators. Have y'all ever drank enough, and been in the presence of a mirror while you're taking a dump and it's taking forever because you're dehydrated as hell? Have you ever looked at yourself in the face in a mirror and said, you're an alligator?
No.
What the fuck goes? We got to pin that. We need
No, you don't have to pin that.
We need a real life fucking therapist right now, like stat.
We have one. Her name is Natalie, and she's fantastic. She's been to every whiskey weekend. She's fantastic.
Her name is Natalie. She's the one that texted me 5 minutes ago and says, talk about the alligators.
Hey, get better internet.
There's my therapist.
Natalie Greeze. This was right before he was
told me that I need to talk about it.
This is before Greeze. Hey, stop talking, Greeze. This was before he was double fisting a cigar and a clove. He came back down and he walked out and he said, y'all, I just took a dump and I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, are you an alligator?
No, hold on. I've 100% looked at myself and thought, am I a fucking Kodiak or a bald eagle? Right?
But never an alligator.
Kodiak,
yeah, because you're a alpha male soaring.
What are you doing in the bathroom?
No, I'm not talking about shitting. Ever. Grease, no, that's specific to Grease, not me.
Okay.
Don't put that evil on me.
Well, so give me some context.
Okay, Zachary Jones said getting on the toilet now. Fabulous idea.
Daniel Rose, we're never going to chug mezcal or sour beer.
We don't have mezcal, thank God. Thank you for super chat. Robert Chino, being from Florida, I totally dig Grease. The alligator reflection.
What is an alligator reflection? Number one, I just want it to be clear. Alligators suck. And sharks
Dan just
worse.
said, Will, it's time to text him, time to land the plane.
Who said that?
Dan did.
Dan, do your
That's comedy 101. That's a callback, my friend.
That's good. That's good. But Dan needs to do push-ups, okay? Julie told me to tell you.
Hey, have you guys seen Dan likes traps?
Yes, they would entrap me.
That guy's got some traps. I like to give that guy a nice
I call him Trap Lord.
I'd like
What
to give
are
that
traps?
guy a back
Traposaurus
massage.
Rex.
This one right here.
You know what I call the Likes house?
The
trap
neck
house.
muscles?
The one that goes from your shoulder to your neck.
I could totally see that guy.
It's a
having
trapezoid
trap.
grease. It's
He has what I like to call the trap. So, okay, hold on. There was a thinger. Okay, Grease, you're from Florida?
No.
No, hell no.
No, he's talking about
that
alligator.
water sucks.
Oh, Chino said
I only live in places that the water's half decent.
my wife is from Florida. That's why I asked.
Where in Florida is she from? I grew up in Florida.
St. Petersburg. Right? I know.
I mean, so here's the deal.
Right.
I grew up in Central Florida and like Orlando area. And so there was beef between like Tampa, St. Pete and the I-4 corridor it's a rough house, man.
Sure. Listen,
So
she moved here when she was 13. So
that's even worse. See, I moved from Georgia to Florida, and that was an upgrade.
how was
But,
the
like,
line?
Going from Florida to Michigan.
Terrible.
No.
Boo
We're not-
this
we're
man.
We're not moving on. I said, how was the line? And you skipped over it like the band Georgia Florida line.
No, I got it, and I legit didn't think it was worth my time.
Boo this man.
Hey, can I flex just for a second?
Please
You
do.
tried earlier when
Ever
you took your
since-
shirt off, and then the tornado, and it didn't work.
Ever
either
since
time.
Dan talked about his traps,
Fair.
I just want to hold this up. Like I know y'all have seen it before or whatever. But I just want.
Bro, hold on. Hey, Grease, just a second, real quick. Dude, I have
Goddamn.
I have a 4 Roses from Japan that
is it Stitzel Roses? Because he'll trade the hell out of that.
I'm willing to trade. It's in like this really cool one off the can or limited, and I'm willing to trade it for that.
Well, so here's the deal. We have this wheel at Whiskey Weekend, and we do a VIP tasting. And our VIP tastings, there's a fourth pour and it's empty, and then they go and spin a wheel, and whatever that wheel.
This is supposed to be a surprise, dum dum.
Grease.
These people aren't coming to Whiskey Weekend.
Some of them are. Dan and Julie are.
Okay. For those listening,
Jason Newman is.
For those listening, okay, Dan and Sean, they're coming to Whiskey Weekend Batch 4. I just got to make sure that they plan ahead because Sean is
throw up Jason's super chat right there. $20.
He said, "Is it too early to invite y'all to WWB4?" So yes,
we've already.
No, it's not too early.
Yeah.
We've already talked about it.
It's a year out, so not too early.
For those on here, you're going to see on social media. These aren't our. If they're on here, they're coming to Whiskey Week. Wait, that's not good.
Right. If they're on here coming to Whiskey Weekend, they don't know about the surprise, you dumbass.
Well, I've already said it. There's a wheel and there's a fourth pour, and they spin it. Whatever it lands on, they get. That's their fourth pour, and that E.H. Taylor is spoken for the wheel. So we have
the tornadoes going on the wheel. It's going to be mega pours on the wheel for the four. It makes the VIP tasting super fun because it's like there's a game of chance, and so all of you that are watching, because there's more people watching than are coming to Whiskey Weekend. Sure. So odds are a good portion.
There's 90 people coming to Whiskey Weekend.
But
that's a really cool
things
idea.
Like tornado. There are Kentucky Owl Batch 1.
Well, we got into a situation where
there's
we have
Hazmat,
really good
William
bottles.
Weller.
Right. We have really good one-off bottles, and the thing about doing a tasting is that you can't.
Try to make
some of these bottles. We can't get. Try to get
we have
5 tornadoes.
Right. We have 5 tastings.
Yeah, we have 5 tastings because what we do with those tastings is we want them. It's a 2-hour tasting. It's 20 people. It's intimate. Like we get to hang. Like that's a really good time for us to have like one-on-one conversation and talk through stuff. And like it's fun because outside of that, it's like 90 people. Everybody's running around doing stuff, right?
Sure.
So yeah, so the VIP tastings are like that. Well, I
can explain this better.
Okay, please do.
Here's what I said to Grease, because he said, we can't get 5 of these one bottles. We can't do all that. The other day we were talking, we're like, man, we got a lot of people coming. It's great. And it's like, we have all these great bottles for the wheel. And someone's like, how's the profit on this weekend? I said, it's very much like Arrested Development, where the money's in the banana stand. Our profit is locked up in the wheel.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, we've got about 10 baller pours, and Grease goes, don't tell me that. I go, that's where all the money is. It legit.
We sold out.
No. Here's the thing. We could have bought 5 great pours across the board and sourced them, but instead we said, let's double that and make a wheel. And that's what we did. So that's where the profit's tied up in the wheel, boys.
That daggone wheel's going to get more action than we did in high school, bitch.
You were not my friend in high school, so let's pump the brakes on what you know about my high school experience.
I know what you look like in high school, and I would have totally gone to second base with that. But here's the deal: that wheel,
pretty sure
base.
Dadgum.
Yeah,
dadgum.
I was a $135 soaking wet in high school. Had
your hair was
out to Kalamazoo. It was freaking fantastic.
Yeah. Wait, you had an afro in high school?
Oh, damn.
Let me see if we can find the picture.
An afro is not what this is.
I had sex for hair.
This is it literally it's Bob Ross, dude.
No, it's Bob Sex, Grease.
It's what?
Bob Sex.
I mean, I know people that were 135 pounds in high school.
Sean, not Sean. Literally not Sean.
Me.
Sean, hey, you guys don't know this. This is fun. Sean wrestled at 105 in high school.
103 and 112.
Dude, Eric Thompson said it's time for the sativa. Touche, Eric.
Eric Thompson has been dropping gems all night.
Oh, here's a pic.
Oh, yeah. Do you see that?
No way.
Whoa.
Real freaking deal.
You were painting some pictures.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Real freaking deal, boys. That got the ladies.
Okay, you said you had it on auto.
Wait. He's not that much older than us.
Let me text this to you guys.
High testosterone.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I bet. Will, can you grow like a crazy beard if you wanted to?
Guys, I've already talked about
in like a week and a half. I shaved
high
this morning.
testosterone.
So, no. This is a science thing.
Yeah.
Just listen.
Y'all don't know science.
I know
Keeper
science.
said you didn't need to wear a helmet when you were on a motorcycle, Will.
Oh no,
Okay.
I probably didn't. If you
Will
wouldn't
does
want to be,
not know science.
I know science things.
But go ahead and listen.
My science. This is the science thing for the
Bro
night.
science. Let's listen to it.
The gene that causes balding is the same gene that gives you crazy facial hair.
That's actually true.
So if you can grow a crazy beard, it's more likely that you'll bald earlier in life, which is why I can grow this shit ass goatee.
no.
Do you
here's
see this hairline?
No, but here's the deal. My
Dadgummit, Dan.
it's from your mother's side. The hair
But it's a
thing.
gene.
Oh, I
My-
got them peaks.
No, my 98-year-old grandfather has the most perfect hair you've ever seen.
Sure. Does he have a beard?
He shaves every morning like a man that was born 98 years ago.
Me too.
Makes sense.
So
no, you don't.
I
Okay,
should
hang
have
on.
more.
Can I
Bro.
can I be Dan and be a dick to somebody in chat real quick?
No, you
Yeah.
are
Hey,
Dan,
hey,
but you're
please
also
do.
Put him
a
on
dick.
fucking
So what are
blast.
you doing here?
Eric
Rip it.
Ellis said, "What should I hit tonight, junkies? ETBIB or KC Rye or OF86? Dude, catch up, you little
wait,
bitch.
hold on. He didn't ask anything wrong.
Grease,
No.
you're an asshole.
It's like almost 3 hours into this stream.
Hey,
He might have
Dan and
just
Sean,
catch
check
up.
your phones. Check your
He might have
phones.
just got here.
Check your phones.
He did just get here. That's why I'm calling him out. That's
Oh
terrible.
my
Don't be a
gosh.
dick,
we
Grease.
started
This
we
isn't your-
started this 2.5
Grease,
hours ago.
This isn't your stream. Be kind and
Hey,
gracious.
Wow.
Listen.
I can see it too.
Okay, first
Will,
off,
why
we
did
got
we
a picture
lose
of
like
this afro.
50 subscribers?
Dude, that's a good bro.
That's for
It's,
real.
not the, it's the real freaking deal, y'all.
We had one white guy in our school with an afro. Do you remember who I'm talking about?
I had a
You don't?
throw off in college with a guy who was African American who had a great fro, and I freaking won. That's my claim to fame.
I mean, listen, legit.
it's all downhill from there.
Great
Who is
shit.
bro?
Was it Lauren's brother?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Lord,
Red
that's
hair,
the most
though. He was a red
Michigan
hair.
thing I've ever heard. Who had the fro? Lauren's brother.
Well, we
You
went
don't
to high
even know
school
the guy's
together.
name.
No, we went
Dude,
to high
okay,
school
wait.
together. We went to high school.
We also paid it as our high school had like 500 people.
Yeah.
Our graduating class was like 140 people.
Hold on.
Are you
Can we
saying
go
that's a
back-
lot? Because that's not a lot.
Real.
Who asked the question
Yeah.
about what whiskey they were drinking? And let's answer it.
So,
Fucking Grease.
If we didn't know
Eric
someone in high
Ellis.
school,
No,
yeah.
he asked what he should do.
Okay. Hey.
You know
for
what you should
real?
do, Eric? You should catch up.
Is
Ellen,
it Eric Thompson?
And you should also, you know what? You should throw $100 in super chat for
Oh, no.
being an
No.
idiot.
Okay. Listen, remove Grease from the stream real quick.
Can you mute him?
Listen. Okay, Ellis, this is how it went down. Grease chugged a.
Thank you. Freaking A. Goodness gracious.
We got to shut this down at some point for real. Grease
Grease
chugged.
told me I had to be on here for 4 hours.
Okay, well, that's because.
He also told me that it was happening on Wednesday. And then today we're talking and he's like, "You ready for tonight, bro?" And I was like, "Okay, Johnny Drama."
Wait.
Like,
Is that real?
Yeah.
Grease. Hold
He
on.
thought the
Hey,
6th was
Eric,
Wednesday.
Hang on.
Eric,
I was
Eric,
just in the
Eric.
process of texting y'all really quick. If y'all shut this down now, I'm a dead man. I need my wife to be asleep before I go upstairs.
Well, you can stay. We can talk on StreamYard after.
Okay, well,
They're just concerned about what crap
yeah,
you're
but
going
you
to say to me.
yeah, but you can't get $500
We're
super
not
chat.
getting. No. We're not talking about Super J. Listen, Eric, always drink the E.H. Taylor because that's the best one you mentioned. 100%. Now, Grease bottle chugged at least 2 to 4 ounces, somewhere in that range,
You give her hell.
out of a tornado survivor and took his shirt off a little while ago. So that's where we're at.
I
Just
mean,
so
that
you're.
did happen.
I mean,
I've
listen,
always wanted to hear Dan just say, "So that's where we're at."
that's where we're at. Grease is now hiding from his wife because at the beginning
In his
of
own
the-
basement.
At the beginning of the stream, Grease said, "My wife had one rule tonight. That was keep your shirt on."
And
Hey,
then
listen, is it because now I want to come over and snuggle you, or what? Like, is that the
Oh,
worry?
yeah.
Is that, you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
no. She hears me because I'm loud as hell. She
Yes.
hears me upstairs and she'll text like every time I just cuss or something, she'll just text me and be like, "That's not who you are."
Language, baby.
And she also knows that me shirtless is also not who I am.
Okay, I see what's going
No,
on here.
but the irony of all this is that's exactly who you are.
Right. Yeah.
She
thought she married Matt. She married Grease.
This building, dude. This is literally, if we think about it realistically, the best thing that's ever happened is this building being detached from my actual home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have two small children, so it really doesn't matter. We could damn near blow this hut up. I said near.
Can we try it?
No.
We got
no.
Let us file insurance.
Yeah, but it would definitely catch your house on fire. It's very close.
What if we shoot it that way?
Yeah, but we'd have to take all the alcohol out.
Whoa. Shoot. Sorry, I missed it because somebody said y'all need to teach me whiskey tube tonight.
Would that be like a viral video for real?
No.
Okay.
It'd be a tax fraud.
Are y'all talking about shooting off Roman candles?
It's insurance fraud.
Yeah,
you're missing it.
Tax fraud?
Yeah.
Tax fraud?
Dude, why on God's green earth are y'all not lighting Roman candles and shooting them at each other?
Bro, you know what? I have some ideas for some videos, and we should we don't want to get.
It sounds like I don't want to be part of it.
That's fair. That's actually fair. Grease had a stroke. Eric asked about early times, not E.H. Taylor. Okay. That actually, early times actually fits with the Old Forester 86 more than the E.H. Taylor.
By everything you can find, they're ruining it. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, is that real?
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see that? Is that a real label? The early times thing?
Really through TTB.
Well, no, I didn't see it. Okay,
so you guys know the whole story of the early times bottle of obviously Sazerac bought it.
Right.
Brown Foreman no longer owns it. There's a, I don't know if we're supposed to say, scratch that. No idea on the fucking.
It wasn't. It was past the first.
Okay,
and it is a link to the TTB label.
It's like an 84 proof, like blended fucking random ass whiskey now.
That's that's what early times was though. Is early times. No. You pause, Grease. You don't know what you're talking about. There are two early times. There's early times that's not bourbon. That's a blended whiskey, and then there is early times. Bottled in bond, which they just released. So just because they have a TTB label that is maybe shifted for the lower proof one,
or shifted for the big boy,
I don't know why you would kill it.
I don't think. I think maybe you will also see soon a different label for the bottled in bond. I think that both of them have been submitted.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what you also have to think is that early times Kentucky whiskey is still 100% a product you can go buy in a store.
Yes. Right.
And it's a blended whiskey. It is not a bourbon. It's not a straight bourbon. It's not a straight whiskey. So that still exists. But now Sazerac owns the trademark. They're going to make their own label. The first one that has come out because the pipeline for straight bourbon category or bottled and bond bourbon category has more backlog in the bureaucracy than the other.
Right.
That is my guess, educated guess, but not any sort of knowledge. But I think that it's probably that one got through quicker because of the category, and you will see a new bottled in bond version soon as well.
Ruined whiskey. Grease, do you want to unfreeze?
You good?
No, he can't. He has really bad internet.
It actually kind of looks like, which is kind of impressive.
Oh, he blinked.
Yo, bro, you dead?
Dadgum, you did well, Grease.
Well, Will paused him, so Will has to unpause him.
Oh, yep. That's
true. No, I'd rather not.
Okay,
read the super chats before I unpause his ass.
I was just gonna say before you unpause him, Daniel Rose.
You said unpause. We'll sit unpause.
I said before.
Hold on, Grease. Before you go into your, because I'm. Hold on.
He's preempting you.
Just 1 sec. Daniel Rose said, Dan, with your insurance is not with my company, so let's do it. Daniel Rose, I have to let you know that Vero's doing a drop tomorrow, and I am fucking ready. Address, credit card, all of it.
Trent Moore said also, you have enough booze to blow it up.
Dude,
Grease, do you ever feel like people up in the Midwest have a different language when they really start talking?
It's just faster.
I heard no words that I comprehended just then.
It's like
We're
Morse
so
code.
bored here. We're so bored here.
I may have heard health insurance. Did I hear health insurance?
Whoa. Did somebody throw 100 bones up that I missed?
No, they called you the brunette Owen Wilson, though.
The 100 stays up.
Oh,
because
it's
100.
forever.
The more money you super chat, the longer it stays up. That's why it's up there.
You got a Canadian 10 though, which is pretty much like an IOU.
West.
Andrew, okay, hang on.
That's our buddy
That's
Andrew
funny.
West. He's
That's
one of the
funny, but
best
Andrew's-
people on the freaking planet.
Andrew's one
I
of our
love him.
favorite people ever. He
And
literally
his wife
worked for
Asia
2
is
weeks.
infinitely better than him.
I
so.
like how they shit on him. Couldn't last 5 seconds, and they were like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa."
You know that he's there.
Because
for
Yeah.
he's the sweetest. Like you
Right.
can't, you know what I mean? Like you just feel
Right.
like you're
If
like,
it was-
I gotta back up. He's
If
the
it was
sweetest.
Dan like or something like that, I'd
No,
let it
by
go
the
for
way,
3
Dan
to
Like
5
sent me a
seconds.
picture of his fro, and I sent him a picture of my fro. And I can't beat Dan Like at anything in life.
Dude, he sent a mustache.
But I freaking beat him at one thing.
Yeah,
Air.
you
Hold on,
beat
I need to
America
go
with
on.
that throw, dude.
With that fro. Like the fro was the real deal.
Dude, and that was like 90s, early 2000s. Like that was not popular then. So you
What
really
are you freaking
owned
talking about? It was like
that-
2000.
that was
through,
it.
like
Well,
Yeah, Andre 2000.
was it in on white dudes?
it. No,
I will say that
It was in. It was very
was not-
in.
it may have not been pop culture in, but it was in because
oh yeah,
it
he got
worked.
a
It's
lot.
Hey, that's all that matters.
Freaking-
Actually,
I cleaned up.
that's
What
all that
I was gonna
matters.
say,
now.
what Will just said was, I put it down.
Well, he didn't say that, but he said that, right?
yeah,
Like,
100%.
listen,
I may be self-loathing now, but it's all because the hair's gone.
This tornado dragon needs to go to hell
what? Hold on.
in my
What?
chest.
Wait, what?
There's a
Greasy's-
tornado dragon in my chest.
He can't handle whiskey. He's a big old P word.
Dude, how? I thought you took some like random ass fucking off-brand heartburn medicine. What? What was that? Let's talk about that.
It's probably tornado at the rate he's going. He's like, it's not going to make it to the wheel. So whoever was coming,
I just put brandy to the face.
Brandy.
Oh, dude, why are you? What?
Why?
Where's
What
that pic
possessed
from?
you?
Where's the pic? Where's the brandy pic from?
I'm gonna send it to you.
No, where's it from though? I want to know where it's from,
It's from a store called Barrels and Brews.
dude. Okay,
Oh.
so when we come down
Doesn't
to hang
John
out
work
with
with
you
them?
guys, the dads have
Yeah.
done stuff with them as well, right?
Yes.
Barrels and
Yeah,
Brews.
drink burn.
So
I think I just had a seizure. when
no,
I
you said
that.
John. I just didn't know if everybody
Yeah,
knew John.
I wanted
right?
to say dad's drinking bourbon,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure I had a seizure
So,
halfway through.
when we come down and hang out and do the thing, right?
Yeah.
the
Bar
thing.
night. Oh, and the other thing that we can't. Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever that happens to be.
Now you're getting it.
Whatever that happens
By
to
the
be.
way, I have developments for that. We need to talk after the thing.
Okay. So
We'll be here.
when we do that,
thing with the thing.
I
With the person.
want to go to Barrels and Brews so bad because I've heard so many good things about
Dude,
those.
we're
shops.
gonna take you everywhere.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
We're
I'm
going to lay
ecstatic.
waste to your Michigan palate.
Dude, Dan,
Make you
no,
drink
can
good
we go ahead
whiskey.
and-
Now,
Hey!
I am gonna
Hey!
fucking crush you in round 2, Will. Grease, I'm
Dan.
sorry. I've already moved on. It's not you, it's me. Right?
Oh,
That's my
I will-
entire
Hey,
game plan.
Uh,
I got you thinking ahead, man.
okay, please hold. The NIT is
Oh.
not the real tournament, Dan. Okay.
Okay.
In Michigan, it only makes it the NIT, I think.
What the fuck is the NIT?
Oh my gosh.
new in town.
Sweet, Dan.
New in town.
You were
That's-
so greasy, Dan.
I'm a
That's
fucking
the
child.
consolation tournament to the real tournament, Dan, is what I'm saying.
Wait, what's the real tournament?
The real
me and
tournament is the
Grease
one
make- we
Sean
have
and
to
I are
get out
going
to the
head to
Final
head to
Four.
be in the freaking Final Four.
No, you and Sean aren't.
Yes, we are.
No, you're
Oh,
going for the
I've
Elite
moved
Eight.
on, Dan. I've moved on.
Listen to me right now.
That's all I can do.
I have a
It's your show.
particular. I have a
judge you.
particular set of skills.
And it's being Grease. That's your
If
skill.
you're
set.
wondering, he's losing this month
Oh,
right now.
I can't listen. For those who are still in chat, anybody still hanging around, you guys are fucking psychopath. Number one, see a therapist.
We
Number
appreciate
two,
you.
Number two, you next Friday, not this Friday. I'm saying I don't know the fucking dumb language because English kind of sucks, right?
It's called April 16th, is what it's called.
That's
Why
probably
are you
better
being
way to
so
put it.
greasy right now?
Because listen, you guys.
No,
Say
we
if
just
you've
lost
been
10. We
drinking
just
from a
lost
decanter
10
all night.
subs.
It's the
We
following.
legit lost 10 subs.
We lost 50 earlier. YouTube is like, no, these are bots.
These aren't real people.
These
So,
are bots.
it's
These
2
are
Fridays
they've
from
been
now.
drugged.
Okay, so 2 Fridays from now on
Dan gets his
on ADHD
fucking
whiskey.
clap.
this will be, if you follow us on Instagram, or hey, I got a bone to pick with you because you're the real Grease, but there's no fake Grease.
No, there's just a Grease.
Right.
And he's got 5 pictures up, and it's all of him in a mirror, like shirtless, being completely what I want to be, and I'm pissed about it.
Okay, that's actually kind of fair, honestly.
Yeah.
Listen, you were shirtless tonight, bro. So I mean,
and it didn't work out for him.
Oh,
it worked out. There's people here still.
It worked out, dude. Freaking Dan's already PayPal'd me for that tornado I demolished. I'm just kidding. He didn't.
Shit, my bad. I wasn't supposed to. Sean didn't know. Fuck. Okay.
Wait, what?
So the Robert Chino said, "Wee." Okay. So next Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday, which is the 16th of the month of April this year, we're on ADHD Whiskey's channel. It's Sean versus Will, and then it's me versus Grease. The hour that we each get 1 hour spots, and Matt runs a tight ship. I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying that out loud for the sake of it.
It's not.
So,
We've been there.
Matt,
he allowed me to talk for way too long.
I'm gonna be honest. Matt runs a loose ship, but it's a fun ship.
Yeah.
Matt runs the cruise that you want to go to.
He's more like Carnival. He's not like freaking Royal Caribbean.
He's the fun ship.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna have a good time, but you might miss a bunch of shit you were supposed to do.
It's the friendship.
Oh, nope. Mute it. Mute your own mic. Right now.
Dude, it's
the dumbest thing I've heard.
I
never
like
want to be compared to Sean.
Not because you messed up, because you're just an idiot.
Sean, if anyone ever compares me to you, and if I don't literally obliterate you and rip out your jugular next Friday, I'll be ashamed to be alive.
I want to cut my fingernails too short so I can just cuss your ass out.
I just want to pour lemon juice on a paper cut.
I want to stub my toe on a Lego
that.
just so that I could freaking just go to social media and talk about my problems to my mom.
I have feelings.
Okay, hold on.
I want to chug a Bacardi 03 and freaking get lamb blasted drunk and throw up all over the Walmart greeter that I'm going in there to see because I dated her for 4 years.
You ever been iced with Smirnoff ice? Because that's just how I feel right now.
Have you ever dehydrated the loins of a lamb? It's kind of like what Sean tastes like after a shower.
Just nasty beef jerky.
Just nasty idiocy. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to own it for Sean. Sean's not a real word either. Sean might as well be fake. Fake news Sean.
With an SEAN, that's bean without
Sean's
the B.
upper lip literally smells like my ex-girlfriend's wet dog.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going.
It was a Labradoodle. It wasn't good.
Dude, Sean drives a Mazda Miata and freaking thinks he's a badass.
It has a fin on the back and not the good kind.
Right. And he's got a personal plate on there that says, earn your bourbon. Earn it, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
I swear to God.
I got tears.
I thought that there was a fork in the road where Grease just went right with that one. And I swear to God, I thought it was going left. It went right. It went right. It didn't go.
Are we talking politics?
No, you stopped wet. And I didn't know where we were going after the word wet. And you said dog.
You had your finger on the end broadcast button.
No, I didn't, but I was excited to see where it went.
I'm just so glad there's like a 5-second delay on that button.
For what? We're not doing
because
that's
basically a bullseye for me. But like, you got 5 seconds. Last words go.
Well, I have
this is
no
choice
choice
this
now
is the greatest thing that's ever happened on the channel
to
ever
beat you.
Dude, if I had 5 seconds left on this broadcast, I would tell y'all about the story about the vice principal that caught me freaking selling cigarettes on a public school transportation bus. And he had a daggum lazy eye and one that looked over that way.
Everyone just calls that a school bus. It's literally called a school bus.
I don't care. That
when
vice
you're 25,
principal,
it's not cool, Grease.
It's like the idiots that they say clown show. It's a freaking circus.
Okay.
You're talking about a circus.
Mr. Honeycutt was staring me down with what is God only knows, whatever that was. He was staring me down, and I couldn't look at him because I was upset. And he was like, "Look at me when I'm talking to you." And I look up at him. I go, "Which one?" And then I got and then I got a detention for about 4 days, and then we were fine. It was all good because he didn't have proof.
Oh my gosh, dude!
When you're supposed to be the adult on a bus, you probably shouldn't be selling cigs to the children.
I'm not. No, I was in high school.
He was 5th grade.
He was the kid. He's kids. No.
He was not. The hall monitor.
Was
Sean,
he the adult?
first of all, no
Oh,
one
he's a
ever
child.
compare me to this guy again.
I love that Eric Ellis freaking down that early times, and the only words he can say right now is "daggum."
Listen,
I thought he was the adult selling fucking cigarettes to children. I was like, please don't do that.
Oh,
I
he's
love
the
that
child
Cody
selling
spent
cigarettes to
$5 to
older
save my
children.
life. Cody Breeding spent $5 just to tell us to land the plane.
So
I
he
don't think
wasn't
we
an
need to
adult.
land anything.
He was the same age, just selling cigarettes to children. His age, though.
Grease was selling cigarettes to people his age.
Yeah.
No, Grease was probably younger.
Oh, is
Let's
that-
be quite
No, no,
I
no,
was
no,
younger.
first.
I was young. I was ninth grade selling to 10th, 11th, and 12th graders. And they were like, "How did you get these?" And I was like, "I stole them, bitch."
You're an adult.
I would steal
Grease is
cigarettes and
legit
grape
the
bubblicious
reason-
gum. That's all I did.
Grease is legit
And
the
Jinko
reason that
Jeans.
cigarettes went behind the counter.
Dude, here's the deal.
Oh.
You can get a lot of free stuff from gas stations if you just have a
There it
wingman that literally asks for something that you know is not out front but is in the back. That's
Hey,
all you
Grease,
gotta do.
freeze for a second.
What?
My favorite thing ever is when Grease has internet problems. It
Usually
makes me
it's
feel so good about myself.
Usually it's us. So
Well,
I'm
because-
just like, golly, Grease.
because
Sucks.
you tripped over my Ethernet cord adapter the other day. I had to daggum buy a new one.
No, that's BS, Grease. You legit were like, if we unplug it and plug it in 50 times, it may
Well, that-
work.
Well, that's how you solve half of life's
No,
problems.
then last night you said this
How I
thing
got
still
pregnant
ain't
3
working.
times.
No, this thing here's Grease. He goes, this thing still ain't working. I'm gonna set a reminder for tomorrow to buy it on Amazon. I said, why don't you just literally buy it right now? And he goes, that's a good idea. And he goes, well, hell, it'll be here at 4 a.m.
holy shit. Oh my gosh.
And it was, but I'm pretty sure I got porch pirated because I didn't see it today.
Y'all having fun?
Sean threw his mic away from him when I basically
Grease
That
said this was 4
That's
hours.
never been
Are we gonna get out early
you just
based off our
unplug it
behavior?
and plug
or-
it again and work. That's it. That's
No,
how I have
you just-
kids. And Sean goes,
There's never been a better roast on this channel, and Sean and I get roasted quite a bit. So
right.
hold on. Whew. Eric Ellis said he still actually has a
Dude,
quarter
Sean's
thing.
got it. Sean is skin and bones. He's got enough skin on his knee to daggum feed an Ethiopian village.
All right, so that was the line. That actually was the line. And thank you all for watching.
Hey, so we love you guys. Hey, hold on. For real, everybody, for real, go subscribe to
the
Will and
podcast.
Greeze 100%.
Good Lord.
We will for real have to. Grease is fucking gone. We for real have to do this more often, whether it's on our channel or your channel. At some point this year, we're gonna go down and hang out with them and
Yeah.
do a bar night with them.
We have to.
And then they already mentioned it, but we're in talks of coming to Whiskey Weekend next year, which would be a blast, absolute
Yep.
blast. So I'm glad that Matt introduced us. Actually, Matt was kind of like the what's the thing that like exists
The
after
catalyst?
Should I-
Hey, chemist, it's called a catalyst.
Will? Hey, I need you. Listen, Will. Just
I
hear
thought
me
you were
out.
going to say kindling.
No, shut
Like
the
to a-
fuck
like a
up.
fire?
Nah, you're not here. Will, get rid of Grease. I'm moving to Tennessee. My wife hates it in Michigan, so do I. We're
Freaking
moving.
do it.
Grease can come up here. I'm coming down. You get me better than Sean somehow. I've known Sean for 32 years.
Yeah,
Grease is
I think
actually
we-
kind of Michigan-y.
Well, also like Sean's like a chemist, right? And you're like an actual smart person. So, okay, we're gonna shut the stream down for real.
Fair.
How are you going to throw that in comments? No, quotation, sorry.
We're gonna.
Hey,
we're gonna-
Sean's wife, if you're watching, Sean's going to be at least another hour.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know, we have to debrief. We can't just do
She,
this crap for
I've already debriefed.
No, she left a message not long ago.
I've been naked downstairs for an hour.
Sean
Yeah.
Franklin. When can I sign up for Whiskey Weekend Batch 4? Probably in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're working out the dates with the location currently, and we hope to announce it during Whiskey Weekend Batch 3.
Awesome.
And we'll get that out hopefully literally at the end of this month. So
So if you guys are
That's
still
crazy.
here and want to be a part of that, stay tuned.
yeah.
Well, you can't do batch 3, but batch 4, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I have a feeling there's going to be plenty more content with us and you guys and coming
Yeah.
in the future. So we love you
actually,
guys.
I'll throw this out here. If you really want to go to Whiskey Weekend Batch 3, It's $10,000. I'll
No,
bring you in.
No, we're gone.
Hey, we're in.
I'll
Send me the
make-
routing number.
I'll
Wire transfer?
literally make it happen. You can have my room.
Routing
Yeah.
number.
Yeah. You had to super chat that
Hey,
to us.
Dixon better never stop holding my hand the entire weekend for 10K.
Oh, good Lord.
They'll
I could
hold
probably
more
make
than that
happen.
for 10K.
All right. Okay.
They don't
Herringer.
call it confiscated for
We
nothing.
love, hey, we
We're
love
not
you
gonna
guys.
end it.
They don't
For
call
you,
it
Lord,
dry
see you.
state for nothing.
We love you guys. Hey,
Thank you so
for
much.
real, thank you guys for
Everyone.
being on tonight.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you. Everyone that joined, super chatted, been a part of this
Shut it the fuck
live
down.
stream.
Shut
See
it
ya.
down.
Never.